Yeah. And so I just quick, I guess, housekeeping. So Dave, aka Tobias, won't be playing with us, and obviously John, other John, aka Cooley. Wait, that's his name, right? John?
Yeah.
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 I was like, why do we have 3 Johns? But then I was like, yeah, we have 3 Johns.
Because Johns are the best.
So he obviously is dropping out as well, and so we have Matt's friend coming in next week to kind of bring us back up to 6. And so you don't know him,
Matt Jacob.
unless you know him. I don't think you know him.
Don't think so.
Wait,
All right.
He went to LJR.
so wait, you're saying
nice.
we're gonna have 2 Johns,
2 Johns
and
and 2 Matts. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oof.
Matt Jacob goes by his last name, so everyone just calls him Jacob.
No, I'm calling him Matt. I'm doing it.
Jacob.
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna
really
make
care
it
one way or
as-
the other, but
Okay, good.
most
wouldn't do
people
it if
just
it made
call
him
him
Matt.
Yeah,
You
most
just-
people
you
just
just
call
call
him
me like
Jacob.
the Viper. I can go by the
No,
Viper.
we're
if
not.
you
We're
want me
not
to.
doing that. We're not doing that.
You can be, I'd be the Viper.
No,
That's fine.
no. You can. Okay, call yourself the Viper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool. Okay, so last week, I'm gonna
I
share.
want to be
this
the fighting
picture.
mongoose. If you're the Viper, I'm the fighting mongoose.
Deal.
Hopefully, you guys can see that picture.
I'm not logged in.
Oh, so last week you went and headed towards the winery. You heard the winery was low on wine. You heard that pretty much at the beginning of the campaign that people were, pretty upset because this is the only source of alcohol in all of Barovia. And after getting kind of exiled from Vallaki, meeting Jenny, and then heading towards where you assume the winery is to, figure out what's going on with the winery, a man stopped you on the road. He basically introduced himself and said that he's kind of a family friend of the Mardikovs, and that if you really want to help the Mardikov family, that he, Dag is his name, would basically help you, lead you to where they are. He said they're all injured and sick, and when you arrived there, you noticed that was the case. The picture I just shared was of the old man Davian Mardikov, clearly the patriarch, the father of Erwin Mardikov, as well as Danica Mardikov, who are the owners of the winery or the tavern in Vallaki. This guy is clearly kind of the head honcho of the family, but he is injured and sick and really not looking good. You ventured out towards the winery with some information, went into a huge battle, whatever that guy's name is, a very explosive battle with lots of theatrics and basically with hundreds and hundreds of plant creatures and druids. You managed to fight them off and survive. With that, you started to return to the Mardikov cabin in the woods and realized that all of them had been taken except for Davian. You entered the cabin to see Davian kind of through the thick vines, the black vines that were there, and he explained to you that his family is gone, taken, and he tells you that they came here to the cabin with more of that noxious incense that you guys have noticed at the winery before, and he said that they've taken them to Yesterhill, and that something foul, which you assume to be the Golthius tree, is what stands on that hill. He basically gestures to all the vines around him and tells you that these vines are out for blood. He said there can only be one reason that his family would be taken, and that is to feed that goddamn tree. And he says, please go save his family. Now, as you left the cabin, you notice that Davian Mardikov was clearly kind of almost on his last legs, but you heard this strange noise coming from the cabin when you left, kind of a snarl. And when you turned around, you noticed a raven flit through the gap in the roof and fluttered off into the dusk, a familiar silver streak on said raven. With that, I think today we pick up, unless any questions before we...
Yes.
Jump
Was
off.
the noxious incense the same as the crow poison? There's
It
sticks
was,
sticking
yeah.
up out of the ground.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think
I had it in chat after the session, but I think I reasoned out in the public chat that I think the crow is essentially some sort of shapeshifter. The Davian was some sort of shapeshifter into that crow
And
form.
I've been thinking that all these little crow poisons were specifically to keep these shapeshifters out. Because I mean, if they pick the raven form or the crow form normally, this would be toxic to their senses.
Yeah. Cool.
So just so I understand, we're standing in front of the cabin and we hear like snarls. Is that correct?
So basically, you were talking with Davian. Davian tells you, "Go save my family." You're in the cabin. You know, you see all the black vines. They've started to really take over this cabin, and he kind of tells you, "Leave me here. There's nothing you can do for me." He is sick, kind of, hunched over his chair. He's clearly an old man, and he tells you to leave. And as you leave the cabin, you hear a snarl from within the cabin itself. And that's when you turn back to look at where the sound came from, the source of the sound, that's when you notice that raven fly out from the cabin. And when you go back to check, Davian is not there.
Okay. Real quick, and maybe I'm the only one that doesn't have it. I don't have all of my spells that I've selected.
For your level 3 spells, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Or
we haven't leveled up in Foundry yet.
Yeah.
So in Foundry, so Aegon is level 5.
Yeah.
I think most of you will be level 5. We're gonna roll HP. That's why I leveled all of you up yet. So Aegon, why don't we start with you? Because you're upping your warlock, correct?
Yep.
So oh, that's the wrong one.
Is it a D8?
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Ignore this roll. I don't know why it's doing that.
So yeah, warlock is a D8. So go and just roll a D8.
That's
29 points.
29 HP.
Yep.
Hey,
For the win?
That's good. That's good.
So give me 1 second here. So that puts you at 45. Very nice.
45 plus my constitution of 2, right?
Yep. 47. All right.
And I should have my extra spells now.
So which spells did you pick? I'll just add them here.
Shield. And then protection of good and evil.
Protection, evil, and good. All right.
I think that's it.
Yep. Cool. Those have been added. Isabel, do you want to roll a D8?
Sure.
So you can close the picture there. It should be in the chat. Oh yeah, you have it open already.
Oh,
okay.
big money!
Nice.
That is cheating for sure.
That's totally cheating.
You saw me roll it. You know I didn't cheat.
I don't know.
We've seen these dice before.
Yeah, we've seen
Yeah.
these dice before.
We know they can only roll max damage.
It's okay.
We
I saved you that one time, so whatever.
We appreciate the dice no longer just hands. Is what
Yeah.
we do.
The good thing is maybe the dice are on our side instead of on Jeff's side.
Unless twist. She's actually working with Jeff.
See, that's what I was thinking initially. I mean,
I will not
Do you want to roll one more D8?
confirm nor deny.
see,
Ooh.
see.
Another one?
Yeah, because
Shady.
you would
That's
have
why I don't trust the Dutch.
leveled up.
Yeah.
We did three.
Sorry.
3 full and then.
Okay, so you'll get average for that one.
Yep.
So
It was
somebody
just beginner's luck.
was.
Average is 5, right?
Yeah, so 8. So 3 max levels plus your con plus 3 plus 8 is 45 health.
Or the 3 is average, right? Not 3, so it should be 5, right?
Oops, yeah.
Hmm.
Cool. So I need to add 5 to that. So you actually have 50 health. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Jeez.
Dang, son.
All right. Doing better than the tank. That's fine.
No need to feel
Close.
insecure.
Mercer.
Little small.
All right.
You want to roll that d8?
Is it a D8 for clerics? I was trying to figure that out. I can't find it on my spell
It is a
sheet where
D8,
the
yeah.
fucking is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
all right.
money.
there we go.
All right, you guys are stealing all the good rolls right off the bat.
Yeah.
I know. I'm 1-1-1. Damn.
And I have some spells that need to be added.
Okay, I think that's good. Sid. I'm assuming you're doing another level of druid.
Gonna be
I
an 8.
am.
All right, d8.
It was I rolled it by hand. It is a 6.
Nice.
That's a, yeah. 6. That's
So
pretty good.
8 points of 42. All right, and train.
I can add my own spells. I think I know how to do it.
D8 as well.
Yep, d8.
Hey.
Wow, there you go.
Nice.
So that's another 9 points health, so you're at 45.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Cool. So the question is, why do you have so much health, Isabel?
Good question.
From the base dice.
Did I? Well, con bonus, so 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus your 5 average plus your 8 is 47. That's what it is. Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
I'm glad you're doing the math.
Cool. Okay. Anyone need any spells added to their character sheet before we jump off?
I'm looking now.
I just
mine
added
look the
some.
same.
I added shield and protection from evil and good at the bottom.
I think that's the only ones that I changed.
All good on your end, John?
Yeah. I mean, I added the spells that I get with my level upgrade.
Okay, cool.
And the
And
2 that I have
I'll add the spell
prepared.
slots because you would have 3rd level spells, right?
Yeah, I think for us we can do so for the prepared casters. I get one more prepared spell.
Mhm.
So, and I think you probably do too. So you could probably add 1 3rd level spell in addition as the cleric. For
I
right
also
now,
have
Because
distort value.
because I had 8 prepared before, and then now I can prepare 9. So I
see.
think that makes it so we can add 1 more just for this combat. Once we get a long rest, we can do whatever we want.
because I think you have too many spells prepared, John, in your character sheet.
Yeah,
We
I
should
know.
have 9 now, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying to
have-
go
you
through
have
my
8.
D&D Beyond.
Okay.
You have
I
8.
also have just
2,
distort value.
You sure we have 8?
four,
D&D Beyond, I have 9, but
5,
maybe.
6, 7.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
few more than I should.
D&D Beyond it says I have 7 out of 9 prepared on D&D Beyond when I leveled up.
Oh, that's weird. Why does
Yeah, what
this
is
show
the-
different?
I don't know. And check the druid table.
Oh, yeah, that should not be
Yeah, check the
prepared.
druid table. Let me know.
It's always confusing
should-
because I think your preparation comes from your like casting stat and proficiency bonus. Isn't that right?
Hey,
Is Distort
Jacob.
Valley an actual spell?
How's it going, man?
Like, is it not in
Yeah.
my foundry?
Yeah, it's a spell.
So I should have
Yeah.
distort value and also Arms of Hadar.
Okay, that one.
Yep. That.
You just won't be able to prepare them yet. 'Cause
Okay, that's
you haven't
fine.
rested.
Yeah.
Yeah, Distort Value, I literally don't have in Foundry, so I will have to create that.
Oh.
Do you mean I send you a screenshot of it?
No, I have it. Yeah, I have it here. That's why I was just confirming.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it in Foundry, so for now I'm just gonna add it as a blank spell. Called,
That's fine. I can't imagine I'm gonna use it this session, so we'll be good.
I'll just add it. Here you go. I'll take a note away to add that back.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna use anything but Smite and Shield.
Both great
Level
options.
level 5
anything
has
else
been a long
anybody
time
needs to do
coming.
before we dive in?
You had mine added to my character on
Add what?
Foundry, right? The Mind Sharpener, my reaction.
It's under your features.
Here's- okay.
Yeah, we've been level 4 for like half the campaign.
I just want to confirm how
Mm-hmm.
many spells can we prepare? It's always
Druid.
confusing to me.
Yeah, let me confirm here.
Yeah, I thought I had 9. But I think I was playing around with the spells in Foundry last time.
5th level. Let's see.
It's like your proficiency bonus plus your casting stat, and then like something else.
10.
What is it? The character's level and their spellcasting ability score modifier is what I see.
Okay.
So I should be able to have 9.
So I think
9.
it's 5 plus, yeah. I think we both get 9. So that means we can add 1 3rd level spell right now before
Exactly. Yeah.
we. Yeah.
So I've updated it so you can prepare another spell.
I'm gonna take Conjure Animals. I'm gonna make your life miserable with Conjure Animals.
Nope. Just let me know which
Okay.
ones you want to do, and I'll actually add them as like summons.
I think I'm gonna do. I don't know for sure, but I think I'm gonna do like 2 dire wolves. I think those are. I think that's. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I can get 2 of them. Let me double
Okay.
check.
I've added them in the companion manager at the top right of your character sheet. If you have
Great.
companions, there should be a dire
Great.
wolf in there.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. All right.
I don't get any new spells.
Yeah, I was about to say, and then there's Matt.
But
do you get anything for 5th level?
My passive stealth is now 19.
Okay, that's pretty damn good.
That's about it.
That's pretty damn good. That's highly worth it.
My passive perception is now 18.
Holy.
You see everything. Passive stealth of 19.
Yeah.
Okay. You're basically invisible.
Take the observer feat at level 8.
I really need to. I need to bring my dex up.
You'll put that up to a 23 passive
Your
perception.
int, right? Your int.
Well, I want to get the There's no point in me putting points in int. I need to get that crown. Yeah, I have 11 int, and it is basically my main stat for all of my tinkerer stuff.
Yep. So. That crown of int will be. I mean, then you'll basically have 19 stealth and 19 int. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait for John to come back here, and then we'll kick it off.
Sneaky smart.
Can you
Sneaky smart.
Can you add Conjure Animals on for me?
Oh yeah. There you go.
Thanks.
I took the daylight spell.
That's a good spell.
Thanks. Awesome.
I mean, we're fucking fighting vampires, right? Doesn't do any damage, but it definitely gives them disadvantage.
I'm excited for you guys to keep leveling up. Level 5 is exciting. It's a good
Yeah.
milestone.
Yeah, that was a big level.
Tier 2. Tier 2.
Train, I heard the word tinkerer.
No, you heard tinkler.
Tinkerer.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
proper term would have been gadgeteer.
Yes.
So let's jump in. You, like I said, you see this raven flying off through the roof of this this hut, and you know where you need to head south, whether through the forest or through like along the road.
Do we still hear something in the hut?
You do not, and when you go check, it is empty.
Okay.
The dude just shifted out.
So I would assume that like the quickest way is through the forest. Is that correct?
You're not entirely sure. You don't really have any sort of map. You did see the vines from the vineyard when you were at the winery. They did go directly south into the forest.
Aegon is tired of losing people. Also, how do we like losing Avlar or Great Jerry? Like, what do we assume he's dead? He died in the last battle, or?
I would say I think it's fitting that he would have gone down swinging, so maybe we can retcon that he kind of fought off some of the
Good
blights.
death for Jerry.
Yeah, I feel like it's very
Yeah.
fitting. So that's what we'll say.
Did
I
he
do have a
explode
question.
in the blight explosion?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a
Aegon
question, though.
is tired of like losing people, so he is going to, without consideration, beeline for wherever the crow is going. He's going to start running that way.
Hold on.
So wait. Okay, so just
No, he's already gone.
Just-
He's
no,
running.
but no, that's fine. But just to everyone else who's still here, so we came back. Dude was getting taken by the vines, yucked it up for us, and to save his family. And then as soon as we leave, he just shifts out and is good.
Train's gonna shoot his grapple hook at Aegon before he gets too far away, and just wrap it around his foot or something. I need Aegon
Like,
not
does
to
that
beeline it
not
into the woods right
seem
now.
a tiny bit suspicious to anybody?
So I kind
At
of asked those
all?
questions. I kind of asked those questions in chat because I was feeling the same way a little bit
can sit
afterward.
on
But
it.
I
You
think
can open that.
Jeff, you were kind of saying that we didn't seem like we were being deceived or led like astray by the crows
Not that
necessarily.
not that you could tell.
Rolls.
You've had a lot of encounters with the ravens here in Barovia, and you know that specifically information that you gathered in Vallaki is that ravens are a good omen here in Barovia. When you arrived, you had a raven guide you to the Blood of the Vine Tavern. You've seen ravens overhead when that huge zombie battle was happening and they were chasing you to the Bone Grinder. The ravens kind of squawked at you as you approached. You've seen them countless times perched on roofs, almost like you always feel like you're being watched, but you don't feel like you've been led astray. Yeah.
The fact is that this raven had a gray streak, just like the other dude had a gray streak. Like,
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think
coincidence?
it is curious that he like seemed like he was dying and like disappeared, but I don't think we like. Well, Sid, I don't feel like he was like trying to trick us. I don't think that's my.
Mercer's gonna turn around and open the door to the cabin and see
Yeah.
if that dude's still there. He's not
Yeah.
going in, he's just gonna open it up.
Yeah, when you open it up, you see the vines are there. They're crawling along the floor ever so slowly, but you look in the same corner where Davian was, and you do not see him.
I
Real-
fucking knew it!
Real quick, I
He's leading
apologize.
us
I
into a
can't,
trap, he is.
I
That's what
can't,
he's fucking doing.
log into Foundry for some reason. I was in and then it kicked me out. And now it shows
I had,
that
I
I
had
am
that same problem. You're gonna have to restart.
I kicked you from the world if you want to try to log back in.
perfect. Thank you.
Worse than a bloody bird.
Isn't your deity the like Raven Queen?
Yes. But I don't trust birds.
Aegon is still like running.
I don't think what the Raven wasn't flying. Was the Raven flying in the same direction as the vines were going?
Do you want to roll a perception check?
Yeah.
And maybe a
need my eye
survival check
patch.
to see. You need your eye patch?
I need my eye patch. I'm getting tired
All
of
right.
closing my eye.
Wasn't that your bad luck eye patch last week?
Was it? Let's
Is it
see if it
still-
works any better. I'm gonna rub it on my cat.
Is it still
see
the
if that
one
works.
that's made of socks and scotch tape?
No, it's made of cardboard and scotch tape and rubber bands.
Okay, you definitely see, like the raven disappears from view. You notice that it kind of heads, like southeast-ish, but it disappears from view. I mean, this is thick canopy, so
Yeah.
you're not
is
entirely sure.
I mean,
Is
So-
loosely southeast the same direction the vines were kind of receding?
It is not.
Oh, it's not.
The,
So
the
American
vines are kind of
productivity at
receding
work right there.
southwest.
how high is this raven?
You're not entirely sure.
Aegon can fly, so he's gonna go like half. Like he's still going off. Someone shot a grappling hook. I don't know if I need to make a roll against it.
Yeah,
I'm-
if you, since Train is trying to stop you, go and roll an attack roll, Train. What is that? 13 plus your.
Well, normally you don't like roll for the grapple, so I don't know what I would add
Let's see here.
to it.
As an action. So I think you just add your normal, your int modifier, which unfortunately
0.
is nothing. So unfortunately, it kind of just clangs off of Aegon as you shoot it. Aegon, you still know this is very thick and lush canopy. So again, if you are wanting to fly up, you can. It will be difficult terrain should anything happen.
Okay. Aegon's gonna stop and turn around and say, "We know this is a good omen. We need to follow him." And he's gonna pause there.
I agree that we need to go to the tree, but we need to be smart about this. We just came out of a really big battle. We're choosing not to rest because we want to make good time, but we may be committing suicide if we just beelined through the forest.
Yeah, and I think we can. He told us to go toward the tree, which presumably is where these vines are coming from, and we can either trust him and do that, or not trust him, and leave it be. But I don't. I mean, I don't think following him is necessarily what we should be doing.
Aegon wants to think back. Have we ever seen the silver streak on a crow before?
Roll just like a wisdom check. See if you can remember any.
Straight whizzy.
Straight whizzy.
Straight 10.
You think back at like some of the crows ravens that you've seen. You're not entirely sure. I mean, most of them have black feathers, but you're not entirely sure.
Okay. I mean, Aegon is still like, he's pausing only because the group is like trying to stop him, but he is trying to. So theoretically, from what we know, there's a group that may be feeding this tree at this point, correct?
Yeah, as far as Davian tells you, he says that his family is likely to be sacrificed to this tree.
Aegon is like still sitting there. He's about 15 feet off the ground, kind of flapping, but he's wanting to go there.
I totally agree with you. We should go there. I don't think following the raven is where the tree is.
Okay.
I think you're muted, John.
You remember how many people were in that cabin? Quite a bit.
Yeah, it was.
And he's the only one who manages to be left behind. And then
he was with us, though.
Into a puff of a fucking raven?
Wasn't he with us at one point?
He was not.
He was not. Okay.
Does that not lead to suspicion? It seems like the tree's not just doing this on its own.
Aegon will,
You already noticed yourself that there's a direct path straight through this farm. Maybe somebody drew that path. Somebody picked it, and somebody helped it grow. A tree only gets that big if someone's helping it along.
Didn't we just face a number of druids who are clearly taking over Davian's winery?
Hey, who's to say he's not with them?
He looked pretty rough to me. I mean, can I do a medicine check? Did that seem fake
yeah,
that he was that damaged? Or is it obvious that he was actually wounded?
Call me a pessimist, but who's to say there wasn't a power struggle between them?
He definitely seemed wounded.
He was clearly wounded.
Comes in, thinks he can do better, throws the old guy out. Takes refuge
for Davian.
And then fucks them all over.
Did we get a feeling that he like wanted power?
I mean, as far as you know, he owns the winery.
Yeah.
If you want to follow again, I just say keep an eye open. That's all. Don't just go running headstrong into the frickin' woods.
I'm less concerned with the raven itself as I am about the tree. We
Yeah.
saw the expression of that tree back in the Citadel. This isn't the first time we've had to deal with something like this for those of us that were back there.
Yeah.
In Oakhurst.
Aegon, you'll
And-
remember what's facing us when we get to this tree.
The frog. Frog. Fuck that frog.
So
Hey, you
The-
know what? I
the
got this
raven-
spell that says "fuck that frog," so we'll be all right.
the ravens aside, maybe there are allegiances we need to still determine, but I think we can be certain that the tree is something evil, dangerous. Madame Eva suggested there's something there we need to get
Yeah.
to help fight the devil. I think
So
there's
I'm
a
gonna-
lot of reasons to go there and be cautious about the ravens.
Yeah. So I mean, I think part of Aegon's motivation is the fact he's at full health. I have all my hit dice. I also have all of my lay on hands, and I have 3 out of my 4 spell slots. So like, I'm definitely open to suggestions, but Aegon is like very focused on going there.
Look,
With
Aegon,
you,
I
I
know,
just
I know
think-
you're focused. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'd say I'm with you. I just think you're going the wrong way.
Hey, we have 7 good eyes between the 4 of us, lad. We should use them. Keep them open. Right?
I think we'll make better time on a road. It's easier travel. We're less likely to run into more of those druids or any more of the blights that are obviously protecting this area.
Is
I
that
don't-
train saying this?
Yeah. Yeah.
At this point, if they are watching us, they're watching us. They're going to know where we are. This is the most direct path. If they see us, they see us. They're going to meet us on the road or they're going to meet us in the woods. We cut down several meters to get there.
I think
I
we
use
can avoid
meters 'cause
trouble.
You guys are in Canada and everything.
That's good. That's good. I think we can avoid trouble by at least not going where they're most powerful, which is the middle of that forest.
I mean, we don't have to follow the Raven in a beeline. If we want to stay on the road and keep it in sight, we can.
Well, I don't
that
think
would
I
be
don't think the
safer.
Raven's going where we're going.
I don't think the raven's going where we're going either. I think we have to
Well,
find
where
a way.
we're going, we don't need roads.
No. Well, all we
Where
have
do
to
you
do
guys
is
think the
follow.
Raven's going?
He could be going to Strahd for all we know.
But we know where Strahd's castle is from here.
You do. It is directly
he-
east.
Did he fly that direction?
He did
No.
not fly east.
Aegon looks at the rest and says, I will concede to the party's desires only to protect the party, but I think that we should try to prevent this man's family from perishing.
In agreement with you. I just want to figure out what direction that is. I don't think it's the direction the raven flew.
No, I think
But,
it's the closest we can get to the direction those vines were going, which, as far as we could tell from the winery, was southwest. I think if we can take the road that's going in that direction already, then we'll be at a good start.
if I'm in agreement.
Let's go.
Get it.
Hey.
Do it.
So I put the map marker on the road. So you venture south.
And keeping just an eye out for, does it seem like the forest is moving in a particular direction? I think we're looking for Yesterhill, so we're looking for something elevated.
just as a side note, it is 11:30. It is dark outside as you hit the road.
Okay.
So just I mean, it's always dark in Barovia, but it is nighttime.
Damn.
Okay. As you travel along the road for about 20 minutes or so, you get back to where you now see the winery in the distance. I'll draw the road here so you can see it. That is a giant road. But you do see kind of the road that leads off to the winery. What would you like to do?
Come here.
So we could go straight west or southeast.
Hold on.
Look,
Mm.
does it look which way does it seem like the forest is moving? I don't know. I'll kind of move up to the edge of the forest and see if there's one way that seems better than the other.
Yeah, from where you are on the road, yeah, you do see a path that heads southeast-ish from what you can tell, and then obviously you have the path that leads to the winery. You're still quite a distance from the winery, so you don't necessarily see it, but you know that path leads there.
Winery, was there anything obvious of a direction to keep going?
You know that all of the vines that went to the winery and passed north towards the cabin that you came from all came directly from the southwestish of the winery, basically flowing through the well that was at the winery, but also just directly over the ground south into the forest.
Was there a road when we got to the winery? Was there any road that kind of went in that direction as well?
Not that you could tell, it was basically just vineyards.
I think we either have to hope this southeastern path curls around, or we have to try to go through the woods. Anyone want to flip a coin?
Evens Woods.
Okay. Evens Woods.
Evens Woods.
Okay.
Is everyone's certain?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Don't disrespect the coin, man.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be bad luck
Fate.
to do anything else at this point.
Fate, take the wheel.
Okay.
So we'll head through the woods ever so slowly.
Do you want to just ping? Are you entering here, or are you heading to the winery and entering there, or are you just entering right here?
What do you think, from the winery where we know they were receiving from?
That was what I had in mind.
That's probably the smartest bet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head westward along the winery path to the actual winery itself. And then you follow southward along the vineyards until you get into the forest. As the dense trees surround you and you look around, you start to hear nothing. It's an eerie silence that washes over you, and you do see most of these parts of the woods have been taken over by these thick black vines, but then, Train, you look, and it's almost as if some of them are reaching out to you. They're the size of fingers. That's the thickness. And yeah, it seems like they're grabbing out for you. And as you look at, how much this part of the forest is, a lot denser than all the other parts that you've been in Barovia, you see something. You see a shadowy silhouette of a tall and lanky figure. The moonlight kind of shines through these parts of the trees, and that's when you see it. Figure has antlers. You start to hear all these critters, rustling leaves, swaying branches, and wind emerge from all around you in the woods. That's when you notice the antlers seem to point south towards what you assume to be Yesterhill. What would you like to do?
Figure antlers. Can we just see like a dark and antlers?
It is a dark, silhouetted, shadowy, lanky figure.
I use my, I'm going to flip up my eye patch and use my Eyes of the Grave to detect any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover.
Okay, you do not sense anything. As you open your senses, again, more of these rustling leaves and swaying branches, but you sense nothing. Almost
Okay.
eerily so.
Aegon's
wanna
gonna
check?
pop off a divine sense.
Same thing. You may be spooked
No.
by entering the woods, but you sense nothing.
Hey, at least we checked. You know, we did our thing.
I'm prone to just start going south.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
You're heading towards the figure.
Keep it trucking towards the hill where he pointed, right?
Okay,
The
but
direction he pointed,
Aegon
if
is
that's
gonna be in the
past him.
front. Aegon will be in the front of the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you approach the figure, the chittering of nature starts to fade. And that's when you see it. Your eyes playing a trick on you, or perhaps an illusion. This is just an oddly shaped tree.
Aegon hits the tree with his trident.
Yeah, as you do, as you like maybe stab your trident in, black sap just comes leaching out onto your trident.
Eek.
Gross.
Ew.
Let's get
and
out of
Aegon,
these.
like, shakes it off.
Let's move through these woods as fast as we can.
More than
Yeah.
3 shakes, lad.
You continue south a little bit more, and as you do, you see train. Actually, you would see this as well, Dimitri. That you see a very strange looking boulder. It catches your eye specifically because just the sheer size of it. I mean, you're in the middle of the forest. It's really, its roots, vines, shrubs, everything you would expect in a normal forest. Obviously, it's much denser here, but yeah, this boulder is just almost like out of nowhere. This boulder appears in front of you.
Who sees it? Everyone sees it?
Yeah, if Dimitri points it out, you would all see it.
I mean, I would probably be Mercer, being the old man that he is, would probably be pointing out everything that he thinks is slightly suspicious. You know, like a senior citizen on a road trip where they just call out every billboard. You know,
Aegon being so like precautious and like almost scared, like paranoid.
what would you say?
I mean, I feel like Aegon is like going through some like mental health issues. He's gonna throw his trident straight at the boulder.
The boulder? Okay, yeah, as you
Yep.
do, you throw with great ferocity. And it kind of clangs off the boulder and just shoots off maybe 10 or 15 feet into the woods. Nothing happens.
With being level 5, it actually like clangs off and then reappears in his hand.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, cool new trick.
What would you guys like to do?
Hey, how tall is this boulder?
Like 15 feet.
Does it break? Does it seem like a taller person than I would be able to stand on top of it and maybe get a better vantage? Or is the tree canopy too thick?
Yeah, the tree canopy is too thick, but you think, yeah, if this was like in a clearing, this would be a great vantage point.
Okay.
Does it look like there's anything engraved on it? I'll move closer to it, kind of inspect it a little bit.
Okay.
I'll go up there with you.
As you move closer to the boulder, and as you look closely, you notice a few things. A, it started to rain very, very lightly. And there's kind of some flashes off in the distance. And as these flashes in the sky happen, it kind of illuminates the part of the rock that you're looking at, Sid. And you see what appears to be runes. They are written in Druidic. And you immediately know what it means. You think that whatever is inscribed on this rune seems to point directly westward. It seems to be something about a warning. And from what you can tell, this carving is ancient. It is weathered, and like the sharpness has been definitely lost to time. You think that whoever carved this carved it long, long ago.
like
Hundreds
ancient,
of years.
like pre.
You think pre-Strahd.
I'll just run my hands across the runes, and so it's a warning toward the west.
Yeah, it warns you. It from what you can tell, it's an ancient druidic, but you can tell it's warning you of something to the west.
Does that mean? Okay, I don't know that I should read that much into it regarding the Gultis tree is younger than that, maybe
You
not.
believe it is younger.
Yeah. I'll just take note, and I'll put a marker. I want to put a marker here with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Because I think I have the navigation thing with it, where I can find my way back here no matter what.
Great. Yeah. What I'll even do, I will do this. What is that called? Navigation.
What is it called?
I'll just do this. Just to make it easy.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember.
It's okay. Can you guys see that map marker?
No.
Not
Wait,
yet.
yes,
Okay.
actually, yes, but it's not. I don't think it's where it should be, right? Did you write? No, it's Vistani Camp.
No, that's not it.
So you guys don't see it. Okay.
No.
There it is.
What about now?
There it is. Yep.
Okay. So I just put that navigation marker. So if you guys do return here, we know that that's where you put it. Okay.
I'll just turn and kind of tell them what I think it reads. I think this is before the devil, and warning of something to the west. I don't think this is where Yesterhill is, but something else is at work in these woods.
As you stand around and talk, like I said, the weather is starting to worsen and worsen by the minute. And that's when you hear it, Train, some breaking of branches from behind you. And as you all turn to look, the light kind of illuminates this shadowy figure. And that's when you start to hear glass hit the forest floor behind you. It sounds like glass bottles. And with that, Isabel, do you want to describe what they see?
Oh.
Sure. I'm basically like running my ass off and trying to catch up to your group, while along the way dropping all of my shit, which is what you're hearing clanking on the ground. And I'm just like, hello, hello, hello. That's what you see.
Aegon is immediately going to like run up to this figure. Like he is so on guard, so paranoid.
Yeah, you definitely would be.
Yeah, he's going to run up to this figure, shield in hand, but trident like at as close to the throat as he feels like he can get.
Yeah. Yeah, Train's gonna holler out, "Stop where you are! Who are you?"
Oh, your trident is right here?
Yeah, like
okay.
literally at whatever the thyroid, like that thyroid one, is right
yeah,
there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just respond by saying like, "Oh no, that will not be necessary. That will not be necessary. I am
I
Chance.
will let you know if it's necessary."
Oh, okay, big boss. Can someone help me pick up all of these items? I have some presents.
Presents?
Aegon.
Who sent us presents?
Me actually.
How do you know?
Who are you?
I've collected them, and I think you will be interested. I'm Chance.
Who are you?
I'm Chance.
Chance?
Yes.
And why are you here? Why are you following us?
Well, I made a deal or a bargain of sorts to get some of your items back, and I am looking for a party of my own. I have not seen any adventurers in these parts for the last 10 years. We could say a decade. And I am wanting to get some more experience out in this this parts of the world.
Aegon is going to like raise his shield up and snap his fingers. Whoever has the spyglass her. See what see where her soul lies.
I'll pull
Give
up
it
the
a
spyglass.
test.
I pull out the spyglass, but I'm gonna say I don't know if the spyglass means. I haven't found a reason that it means anything about anyone.
Well, we did. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
remember we
Oh, you did?
we
no,
discussed
he wasn't
it.
there. So
Oh,
if
he wasn't. That's right.
He wasn't. So basically, it means that if someone who you see them as a spectral, they are not from this land. If you see them as a spectral, they're from this land, or they died in this land.
If you died in this land and came back, then you're of this land now.
Yes.
I see. Then I guess I will spyglass.
I was gonna say DM's gonna have to tell
Chance.
me what he sees.
Yeah. So when you pull up the spyglass, you see almost I'll say you definitely see a storm brewing around Chance, and you see this person as a spectral figure. But you notice, like, as you maybe look for a few seconds, it almost seems like parts like fade into like being permanent and then back into spectral.
Interesting.
Weird.
I think I'll
She hasn't been
Aegon-
here
I'll
for
kind
a
of
long
say.
time.
Well,
Aegon
yeah, I
is
haven't said, I haven't told you yet. Just relax. I haven't told you what I saw. Jeez. I'll yeah, to the group I'll say it's strange. It's like they're from here but also connected outside. Maybe there's a way to be of both worlds that we haven't learned about yet.
Aegon is going to push his trident not far enough to break skin, but just a little bit. And
I'm gonna
say,
grab you and just say, "Relax, my friend. You've
No,
been
no,
on
no.
edge for too long. That's what I'm doing. Relax."
Okay. He's gonna push it just a little bit further and say, "Who is your master? Who do you serve?"
You're stopping him, Sid?
I'm asking him to relax and putting my arm on his shoulder, and as he pushes forward, yes, I'm not strong, so I'm probably not effective, but I'm just trying to calm him, relax. So that's kind of what I'm going
Yeah,
for.
roll athletics.
Oh, it's not that. I shouldn't even do that.
Well, actually, train will help. Train.
I did
So-
roll a 19.
There you
roll
go.
a 19.
Oh.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
I
So
got
Aegon, as you go to push forward a little bit, you just feel kind of some of your companions grabbing you and kind of trying to ease you back a little bit as you do go to press. Unfortunately, you are held back by them.
You guys,
and it's more of a
don't care.
firm, reassuring pressure. It's not like yanking on him. It's like relax and like pulling back.
You guys don't care who she serves, who her master is.
No, I support the question, just not the aggression.
Yeah.
I'm hearing all of this, correct?
Mhm.
Like right in
Yeah.
my face.
Oh yeah. They're right in your face. Yeah.
Who do you serve?
Myself and my people.
And who are your people?
Aegon's gonna pop off his last. He's got one more divine sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. As you do so, you do not sense anything.
Okay.
So, who are your people? Where did you come from?
Can I answer some questions without this thing on my neck? Maybe. Aegon, I think.
I mean,
Maybe.
you guys have my
I
arm,
have
so
I have some stuff that belongs to you guys in the woods there somewhere.
I feel like
Um,
Aegon wouldn't pull back, but you guys could pull him back at this point. He rolled a fucking 2.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes, we pulled you
rolled a
back.
fucking 2.
Okay. Yeah. So the trident's no longer at your throat.
Oh, great. That feels so much better. So sorry, what was the question? You asked who my people are.
Yeah, where you come from.
Right. So I come from just like up there in the woods. from a little hut, and but I also come from outside of the fog and the Barovia area, a place called Solaris. It's a small village. So yeah, that's where I come from.
Interesting. We're also from outside the mist.
Yes, I did hear that. I think it was last night. You were trading things with maybe someone named Jenny. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
how
the green
Yeah.
at the green
Yes,
green
little
teeth.
Green teeth
Yeah,
enchantments. Yep.
which lady? Jenny.
um
She took me in about
did she take
16
anything?
years ago.
16 years.
Oh, wow. You are very good friends with
Were
Jenny.
you in the back room?
Oh wait, sorry, 26 years ago. My math is
26 years ago.
Were you in the back room? Did she keep you in the back room?
No, I have my own hut. So I don't live with her anymore. But
So-
I did spy. I did see from a distance that you fell for her charm, should I say?
I did not.
What is she gonna
What
do
are
with
you?
what is she gonna do with my blood, Chance?
That I'm not sure. However, I did make a trade with her, or a bargain, and I have 13 equally cut pieces of hair. I also have a vial full of spit, and I do also have a severed finger, and I don't know who they all belong to, but they're in the woods. We can go look.
None of them belong to Aegon.
It's all. That's all like all of yours, Trade.
Yeah.
Almost.
Train and the great Jerry.
And Jerry, who died, so you can have his bits too.
Oh, great! I
No,
can. Which
so
bits?
the only thing Train only gave hair, correct?
I gave a finger, I gave blood, and I gave spit, and I gave hair.
Oh,
I do
Yeah.
remember two people spitting, possibly.
It was
It was-
the
it
Half-
great
him
Jerry.
and
Half
Jerry.
the
Oh,
spit,
right.
half the spit is mine. Honestly, that can
Aegon
stay in
wanted
the
nothing to do with
woods.
It could stay in the woods. Oh, great.
Well, is it far from here, or is it just the bottles on the ground that we heard clinking?
No, it's like maybe 10 feet, 15 feet.
Oh,
Like,
okay. It's
far.
not like we have to go searching for it.
No.
I would like
Um,
to look for my finger at the off chance we can find someone. Now that we have surgery and all that, I believe there is a
Ooh, yeah.
process to reattaching
Yeah,
my finger.
There is.
Since we're still in the same day, I'm not sure how much time we have, but I would like to find my finger.
Yeah, roll
Did
investigation.
you put it
check.
on ice?
Figure.
Did you put it on ice?
Well, I'm a tinkerer, so I like to do things with my hands. So there is some sort of ointment on top of it. I don't know
Oh.
if it will help, but there's a hope.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to locate your lost finger.
Pick that up, wipe off the dirt and the leaves, and say, "Well,
Yeah,
thank you."
The ointment's like made the dirt just like stick to it.
Glom onto it.
I dip it in the spit jar and just wipe it off.
Gross.
Antibacterial.
Ugh. Oh.
That's
Thank
a statement
you.
we didn't think we would hear. I dipped my
No.
lost thumb in a jar of half my spit.
I
Oh, man.
put it in one of my vest pockets and just until we have time to work on that.
So we're looking to we're heading to save a family from the druids in Yesterhill. Do you know anything of them?
Well, like I was saying, Jenny took me in, so I have heard some stories from her. But I only did live with her for about 6 years, until she gave me my hut. However, I do know some stuff about 3 archfey. If you like to know about that story.
Actually,
Certainly. Is it? I mean, we're in a hurry, but is that does it have to do with this stone here? And I'll point at the stone behind me with the druidic on it.
Do I know if it has to do with the stone?
You definitely feel they are connected.
Okay.
dang.
So basically, Jenny used to recite me a poem when I was a young child while she put me to sleep. But basically, it is about three archfey who once watched over Barovia before the arrival of Strahd and the more civilized society. And they are the Weaver, the Seeker, and the Huntress. Each claimed domain over one area of the valley and had their own adherents who owned them patronage. The eldest of the three ladies, the Huntress, has domain over nature and death in Barovia. She is the patron of the forest folk of Barovia, who are the Druids and the Barbarians, and never interacted with the civilized people of Barovia. The
Yeesh.
greatest.
You feel like this is one of those markings.
First,
What are the
I-
markings? What do you mean?
Should I keep going?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so the greatest remnant of their religion are three magical gemstones that were once situated in the three fanes. It is said that Strahd pilfered these gemstones from their fanes, and unable to destroy them, he planted them in the vineyard to provide wine for his castle.
wait, what?
Wait, what?
So wait a minute. So Strahd took these crystals and he couldn't utilize them any other way other than planting them as wine in his vineyard. Is that what I understand?
That's what you're hearing. Yep.
And
Did
those
break
were the
them
three
down, yeah.
gems that guy was telling us to get.
Oh,
We need to fucking
there's a
get them.
poem too.
Was I not
Listen.
telling you this guy's no good?
Here's the thing, and before your poem, I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Aegon says, it's no longer a opposition game. We can bring him to us. He doesn't have to invite us to dinner. We can invite him. We have the upper hand if we get these gems.
I'll just say, like, I don't really know what any of this means. It was just something I overheard many times from Jenny. However, I do know the poem, but I also don't know what it means. So, the poem goes, "Where is my lady? High on the hill, dead on her feet, but tireless still. A dress of hide and a crown of bone, and where she walks alone."
Okay.
Do you want me to put in the chat?
Wait,
Yeah,
is
actually.
that something that all of us get?
Yeah.
So there's a notes channel actually in Discord if you wanted to throw it in there, or you can put it in
And-
chat. I mean, whatever.
And we, I'll describe really briefly the previous. I think we touched something and we had a vision from a previous statue when we first came into, before we got to Valaki.
Mm-hmm. You know, with this information that you've been given, that was definitely some sort of monument to the same, like the carvings, the style of the carvings is very similar.
So that might have been the entrance to the Huntress's territory, and we're still kind of in it.
You definitely feel like that.
That makes sense.
I
It's like a territorial marker.
Yeah. This is all fascinating, but I wonder, every moment we waste may be someone being fed to
Yeah.
the
Yes.
tree.
Aegon is 100% with that.
Chance, would you like
Are
to
you willing?
join
Yeah.
us?
Yes, I would love that. Where are you going?
Yesterhill. We think to the south, unless you know better.
I have not explored too much. However, I do have some of my own observations from living in the middle of nowhere in my own cabin. I've been told that it's very dangerous to go in a ruined manor called Argenvolstalt. Thanks, Jeff. And I also there is like a tower just kind of across from the trail where my hut is. but it seems abandoned. However, one time I did see a carriage go as well. And there's always...
Was it a black carriage?
It was
it
not.
black? And I also do see lots of strange lights north of the lake from my hut. So I have not really been much elsewhere. So I'll go where you say we should go.
Okay, and I apologize. What's your character's name?
Chance.
Chance, you swear that you are not aligned with the Strahd and his dominion.
You have to tell us if we ask. That's the law.
Yep, that's the law.
I promise.
It's entrapment. It's entrapment if you don't.
I promise. I was separated from my village when I was 10. Shatterkai, my people, we were sent there to, like, outside of Barovia at my village to try to harness the fog, and knowing that the fog kills. So but then the fog came, and then we ran, and I went through a tunnel, and somehow I survived, but I ended up in Barovia. So I don't really know, like, too much. I just want to get rid of this fog and go home.
I'm gonna be honest. If that is something you just made up, perfect, amazing. Aegon is an asshole. I'm not gonna lie, he just is, and he is going to say, if you betray us, I will slay you. Do you understand?
Yes, it's fine. The deal I made with Jenny also could take my life sooner, so I'm good with that.
We'll want to hear more about that, but we should get moving.
Yes. Let's continue.
Okay. As you press through the woods, the weather worsens as you think you finally approach the place you know as Yesterhill. As lightning splits the skies and thunder rattles the world around you, with every flash, you can see the obscenities taking place. You see figures upon a hill, far in the distance, wreathed in auroral light, as they dance around a huge, man-shaped object. You believe perhaps made of wicker. On the far side of the hill, very far again in the distance, that's when you see it. The tree from your vision, a crooked tree whose evil you can feel even from this vast distance. As you watch what you assume to be some sort of ritual from afar, it grows more and more frenzied, more intricate, and lightning strikes become shorter and shorter. And you feel the evil growing around you. You feel it clawing to you like mist. As you... No, go ahead.
Would any of us understand, like, what an artificer was?
As far as you could tell, it's just a crazy lady with tons of potions and different things all attached to her. You're not really sure, like she hasn't demonstrated any sort of capability, so you wouldn't really know.
Fair. So this obviously looks like some sort of ritual. Does it look like it's clear what they're trying to do, or do we have information on what they might? Didn't someone say something last session about what they were going to try to do at the end? I think
just feeding them to the tree.
You did hear something about a creature that was coming called Winter Splinter, but you are not entirely sure what that means.
How far are we away?
You are probably, let me confirm, I can actually give you an exact measurement. You are currently about, from the ritual, 800 feet.
Pretty far.
And I will take us back to this, just so you guys can see.
Yeah, does this look like the hill from our vision?
It definitely does. Yeah, and you guys are currently right here where I picked.
You need to ping again?
Oh, yeah, I'll do this so that it should.
Okay. Yikes. That is a wide open area on the way to...
Okay. Aegon is done with like democracy and like, oh, let's so Aegon turns to the group, I could fly ahead and cast a fireball. I have 2 of them under the tree and retreat after that.
You might kill all the people we came to save.
No one is savable if they are worshiping at the tree.
The people are getting fed to the tree. There's people
they're
getting
captive.
sacrificed.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
As
Damn.
you stand there on the path deliberating,
Oh,
you
no.
notice a
We waited too long.
I was gonna,
no. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna ask, like, to the group, like, who's feeding who to trees? What?
The people we're here to save.
They're foul druids that are answer to Strahd that are feeding. I don't know. We don't know if they're innocent, but feeding
Right.
the family of the wine owners to
Wow.
to do some sort of sacrifice, some sort
Foul
of ritual
Druids
that
works on
looks.
2 levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you stand
bird
there,
druids.
a very quick like flash comes out of the woods just ahead of you, and you hear a sharp voice call out. As you turn to look at this, where this voice is coming from, you see a woman dressed in simple attire, but her eyes keen and hardened. Can everyone roll a history check for me?
History's bad.
Mine is so bad.
Hey.
Oh, someone.
All
There we
right,
go.
Aegon,
One of us remembers.
you remember something. As you look into these keen and hardened eyes, they look very familiar to you. You cannot quite place it, even with a nat 20. You cannot quite place them, but they look so familiar to you that you swear you've seen them before. She points to the hill ahead of you and tells you, I scouted the area from the high air. A ritual is underway. The druids, they stand around a huge wicker man whose heart glows green with magic. They require blood for this ritual, and I know that at least, well, their victims are not at the ritual site. The devilish tree, it drinks from their veins, from its roots. It seems to lend power to this ritual from afar. The whole place is crawling with those blighted fiends. It's at least a good 200 paces between the tree and the ritual site. We must either end the ritual or risk the lives of its sacrifices.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Yeah. As far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
So just
Well-
out of character to interpret. So you don't mean remote roots like miles away. You mean like there's sacrifices at the tree, and then there's a separate ritual site,
Correct.
like a distance away.
Correct.
But
from what she's telling you, about 200 paces away. And from what you gather, she is saying you must either go to the ritual site and stop the ritual, or gamble and go to the tree and save the Mardikovs.
Can I guidance him?
Wait, what happens if we go to the ritual site?
Well, we don't know what happens, but we have a choice. We either try to stop the ritual or we try to save the people. Maybe doing one can help the other, but like we don't know that. We just have a choice of which
I don't think both scenarios finish with those people being saved.
Yeah, probably not.
Aegon is
she
for
does
sure
say
like more into the like disrupting a ritual.
Let's do it. Let's go. Well, wait. You mean not save the people? You've been moving for
You've been
saving.
trying to save the people the whole time.
No, I thought the ritual was like where the people were being sacrificed.
No, the people are being drunk by the tree, like straw, like the tree is drinking.
Sapping them.
Drinking them.
Yeah.
Literally drinking them.
I vote we go for the people and we do it quickly because they're gonna die if we talk too much.
Yeah.
So okay, so
Let's
here's
do
the
it.
thing. Here's the thing. Can some of us do that and some of us do
Oh
the
God,
other?
Aegon.
We are not splitting the party. I have 2 slots left. That's
I got
it.
3.
Please, let's go. Please, let's just
I'm
start
well-
walking.
I'm well
Marshall.
rested. I say we go. I'm
She's
well
she.
rested.
So this lady, which you've never seen her before, although her eyes look familiar. She does say to you, "Davian and I will move on the tree, if that is where you choose to go."
Whoa. So she knows Davian. Davian was the
person.
one that
Yeah.
escaped.
So he
See,
went to her.
right now, Mercer's mind is just like, he's super paranoid about it being a trap.
It could be a trap, but there's
I was
people who need
asking
saving.
earlier if I can like guidance Mercer for him to like get a better.
Oh, sure, yeah. Do you
Clear-
want to roll an
clearance
extra
on it.
D4, Dimitri?
Sure.
For
On
the guide?
top of that D4, can I get an additional D4 with my weapon and my ancestral knowledge?
Ooh, I like that. Let me see what your ancestral gives you here.
Guided by the past?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's 2d4 in addition to that.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
That's a good use of guidance for sure.
And for me to give him guidance, I'm like taking like a gross brownish paste and putting it on his hand.
Nice.
That was a good roll.
That is a really good roll.
As the first time that you get up, if you're actually touching Mercer, the first time you get probably within about 5 feet of him, just a wall of smell
Oh,
hits
perfect.
your
I'll
face
know next time
of
to put
just
some good smells
absolute
in there.
death and rot. I mean,
Even with that,
he looks clean. Like his beard is clean. His clothes are clean. He doesn't look dirty. You just smell death.
Awesome.
And this is after a bath and a magical smell reduction.
It's
Okay,
actually
cool.
gotten worse since after the bath.
So, as far as you can tell, she is telling the truth.
Let's go save those people, guys.
Yeah, I agree.
As you
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
that, in front of
People.
your eyes,
Oh God.
the lady whose eyes looked so familiar turns into a raven and flies off into the sky.
Well, she was a little flighty.
God.
Oh,
Let's go.
disadvantage on
Disadvantage
everything.
on all
Yeah.
rolls.
Not helping.
You used your inspiration for that quote.
Yep, that's it. All right. Yeah, let's go for the people. And yeah,
March ahead.
any
Okay. As you start making your way up the hill, you cross through what appears to be some sort of ancient shrine, the hill ascending in front of you. As you begin, as you maybe move past in a hurry.
Can I get a quick glance as we're going past this shrine, just like, kind of just as we're just running past? Just to kind
Sure.
of maybe get a glance
Yeah.
at anything that's like, because based off of what Sid said before, that the stone's just kind of sitting there or for a warning. So if there's anything there, I can quickly just kind of get a glance at. It'd be
Yeah,
good
do you
to
want
have
to
some
roll
context.
like a perception check?
Sure. Not great.
No, it's not. As you kind of look around this, whatever this is, you assume a long lost shrine, seems kind of lost and weathered to time. It does not seem active in use. It seems like a lot of the detail that was here is no longer here. This definitely
cool.
was from a time long past, but you don't know exactly what for.
Okay.
As you continue to ascend the hill, Sid, you catch onto this first. You hear a whisper, a deep voice carried by the wind. Long have I waited for one who may bring back honor to our people. And as the lightning kind of flashes above you, that's when you see it right in front of
It's
you.
super good.
Several ghostly spirits standing before small rocks, from what you can tell, on like just ahead of you. But as the flash disappears, the lightning flash, they're gone. But the voice continues. The druids have turned our people away from the gods and ancestors of yore. They worship the night fiend, the vampire, for well is it known that he is the ancient and he is the land. And that's when another flash of lightning happens above. And before you stands a ghostly warrior draped in wolf furs and painted red. In his hand is an ethereal spear, from whose tip drips a ghostly blood. And again, gone in a flash, but his voice thunders now. Behold my spear, the spear of Kavan, drinker and key of the blood tree. Retrieve it from amidst my bones and use it to enter the sanctuary below the tree. End these blasphemies for good. Long have I waited for somebody who is worthy, and with this weapon you can exsanguinate that godless being. Draw the vampiric blood that sustains it, and rule these mountains in my stead. A vision is then pressed upon your mind, a particular cairn upon the hill, overgrown with red-tinged moss. Your mind delves through the stone to behold a skeleton whose hand still grips the same bloodied spear. Go forth, my warrior. Return our people to the old ways.
I just heard that.
Yeah.
Sid will kind of like grab his head in like a mild, I assume it'd be like a little bit of a headache kind of feeling, but like seeing that vision pass, he'll say, one of the relics is there that we were told about. We need to retrieve it to maybe to win the day here, but also to win our freedom from this place.
Where
Then
is
let
it?
us go.
Yeah, so I kind of have a loose vision of where it might be in the tree. I guess maybe when we'll...
You get the vision that it's in a cairn, like in almost like
okay.
a grave marked by a specific stone, and you have a vision very clearly of which stone that is.
Okay.
It's
I'm
not.
assuming up at the top of the tree.
No, you do not get
Left.
you don't get the sense it's at the top.
If it's
okay.
finding a gravestone that you need, I'm your man. Describe it to me.
I will try to describe what I saw very quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move you guys.
I mean,
here.
I've worked in a graveyard for like 500 years, so I'm pretty
As
good. I would
you
think I'm pretty good with tombstones.
As you press forward up the hill, you find yourself at an intersection. You know that up the hill towards the ritual site is straight ahead, but your vision and with your knowledge of how like this, like as far as you can tell, the geography of this hill itself, and with Dimitri's help, you feel the cairn is east, around the outskirts of the hill.
We just charge up there with nothing, will likely fail. I think at least I, or maybe some of us, need to go after this weapon to help us.
I'm with you.
I think we should stick together.
All right.
Aegon,
Well,
Chance, Same thing.
Yep. Aegon's ready.
Okay.
But I'm not
So you're heading
splitting up.
you're heading east around this way.
Oh yeah, east. Sorry.
Not west. Talked about that last
yeah,
time,
west.
remember? Not west.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. Well,
I'll move
yeah,
you guys.
never
I'll move you guys to the new map here. All right.
I'm so full, babe.
Oh no, I'm gone.
Oh no, you're gone.
mind. What's happening?
I'm moving you.
Disappeared.
What'd you get?
I'm moving you to the new map. You're coming from this area. As you come around the outside of the hill, that's when you see it. The same cairn here. Can you mute yourself, Aegon?
Yeah, we
That
can
is a
hear
simple
your
up.
we can hear your pillow talk.
That's when you see it. Okay, I'm just gonna mute him. Sorry, it's very distracting. You see the cairn here.
I'll move toward it. I don't know if I still have the card or if there was a card for the fortune. Do we have cards that she gave us, or just the fortunes you told us?
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, Madam Eva, did she give us cards for this, or just told us a
fortunes.
fortune?
She just told
okay.
you the fortune. But the fortune that you remember specifically said that she drew the 5 of glyphs, the druid card, and she said there is like this card basically represents the cruelty of nature, and that an evil tree grows across a hill of graves where the ancient dead sleep.
Okay.
So you're not entirely sure what you're looking for, just that, yeah.
I will approach the cairn.
Okay. As you approach the cairn, all of you hear it this time. A thunderous voice booms out again, and in another flash of lightning, you see him standing before you. My name is Caven. As you look at this spectral figure, he seems familiar to you, as if he's part of your own family, perhaps a long dead mentor that has watched you grow, strive, and fail, and now on the eve of your graduation stands ready to offer you one last rite of passage. Behold, the cairn of Kavan, whose every stone was dragged from the white and frigid peaks of Mount Gacchus, all by mortal hands. Long have I waited for one who is worthy to battle my blood, my bones, and my very spirit. There shall be no mercy. On this day, at this hour, under this storm-shattered sky, you and I shall battle. No dogs, no minions, no champions, only you and I. Defeat me, and you shall rise greater than ever before. Die, and your bones will be left alone for the wind and rain to wash away. That's when you feel the stones under your feet begin to rumble, to boil, and shiver away. It reveals a moldy skeleton gripping a spear, the same spear you saw earlier, that weeps of blood. Before the bones, you see a ghostly warrior clad in animal furs, his fists wreathed in violet energy. Carve your name into history, my champion. That's when you notice that out of his kind of spectral body, this blood kind of seeps out of him as he stands there waiting for your decision.
Who is he like specifically looking
Sid.
at?
Specifically looking at Sid.
I guess I have to. Yeah, I don't know if we have time for this, but I guess don't really have a choice. Well, I'm gonna go for it. So
No, you have a choice. You have a choice.
I do have a choice.
If we need
I
this
just-
weapon, then we have to do what we gotta do.
He explained to you at the entrance of the hill as you were walking up that this is some sort of key
Yeah.
to the tree.
And so he's asking me for a just me and him.
The tree key.
I'll turn to you guys and I say he wants to battle just me. You should go for the to save the people at the top, and I'll join you if I win, and if I don't, you'll know what happened.
Aegon touches you and says,
I'll turn to you and say that.
Let me take your place.
Do you guys just sit there and stare at me?
No.
No,
Can
you
not
can't.
hear
You
me?
can't hear Aegon. Unmute Aegon.
Sorry. No, I muted him too. Maybe.
Oh, that's maybe why.
That's why. Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Aegon?
Aegon touches your shoulder and says, let me take your place.
I think this is my battle to fight. You go save them.
I think the rest of us should go. If Sid needs to do this alone, those people still need saving.
Hey, well, we're with you in spirit, lad. Good luck.
So as you guys, I'll just turn and say I won't be long, and he'll kind of pull off his jacket, and he'll use his radiant soul ability, and he'll like flare up in like cosmic, celestial energy, and his like Asimar crown, like purple Asimar crown, like lights up.
All right. So as a concentration bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Sid.
Thank you.
I think there is a range that you have to stay within, right, for Shield of Faith?
I have to touch him, but I don't think after that.
It just surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting a +2 bonus to AC.
Okay.
So it's concentration, and it does say your choice within range. So I don't know.
Okay.
That's kind of weird.
As you're going to do that, Kavan will say, "Do not waste your spell on him. This is between he and I. No outsiders."
All right, let's roll, guys.
Wait, what? We
Leave this
just
to
joined
Sid.
the group and we're splitting?
This does seem like something that
Let's go.
Sid
Leave
should
the
handle
man
alone.
to his rituals. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Be right there. I'll be right there.
Aegon, before we go, I feel like we're about to come up against some opposition, and I'm actually quite hurt. Would you happen to have any healing abilities that could help me out before we?
I don't. I literally made them.
I can heal you. I'll use my harness divine power to use my channel divinity to get a spell slot back, and I'll use a second level cure wounds.
I've cured wounds. Okay.
I think Aegon has more spell slots.
Oh, that's not right.
He I mean, yeah, sure, if he wants to.
If you can spare it,
I mean,
Potion.
appreciate it.
Yeah, so I can throw you a cure your wounds, but I don't know if it's going to be as like strong as
on the roll.
anyone else. Before you, okay,
I could roll 2 1s, and you could roll, an 8.
Train.
I don't have Eldritch Blast.
But does it matter that I don't have like the? It's a 2, so 5. You got 5 back.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Here, I also have.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
Move your mic maybe closer.
Hello.
There we go.
Yep, there you go.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh, you got to change your sensitivity back a little bit. What she's trying to say is she has an elixir of healing.
Oh.
That she will grant you. So she'll
Wait,
run over.
did she
and
say that
give you-
before I expended the spell slot?
Well, I'll probably
not.
still need it in battle, so it's not gonna go to waste. So thank you for that.
So
And
you said go on your character
Can
sheet.
you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Go on your character sheet,
Yep, I was just doing that.
and you can right click on the potion.
Like I highlighted drain.
Nope, you just right click on the potion.
Yep.
Ooh, actually,
Thank
I
you.
have instead of that, I do have a potion of healing. Can I throw that to him
Sure.
instead of the
Well, I'd say you've already done the healing.
Okay.
But
I'll give him another roll.
he's still looking quite hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
I can also do a cure wounds if we really need it.
Thank you.
Train, how hurt do you look?
I feel about.
I know you're missing a finger, but like the rest.
I'm feeling about 80% what I would normally feel like.
Sid, do you want
Aegon
to go
looks
and
at the rest of the
roll
group and
initiative?
says, don't leave my side.
Absolutely. I'll stick close to you.
All right. You're not first in initiative, but Sid, you see Kavan. He kind of standing there with this spear, and he is waiting for you. I think you're muted, Sid.
What was the last thing he said before?
He said, "Carve your name into history, my champion." And that's when you see all of these figures kind of not crawl out, but appear out from this cairn.
Can I do it? Is it obvious to me that I'm
He's waiting for you to make the first move.
Yeah, is it obvious to me that I'm fighting to kill them? Or is it?
As
or is
far as you can tell. Yep.
Yeah, there's not like something else it sounds like I'm supposed to do.
Nope.
Okay.
The rest
well,
of you,
then,
you're heading up the hill.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're taking
going
off
to
towards the tree.
those prisoners.
So yeah, I think I'll go into my radiant form, and as this pause happens, I'll just like raise up my star map club, and I'll just cast Moonbeam on the whole group of them.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He needs you to throw the first punch so he can claim self-defense.
Yeah. I don't think I can get all three of them, but I think I can get two. So I'm going to get the two that are closest to me there.
Okay. The blood and the spirit.
Yeah.
Go and roll your damage.
The damage is on their turn or when they move into it.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I cast it at what level? I think that cast it at second level. Yeah, so it'll be 2d10 on their turn. And then I'm gonna move. I'm not running away, so I'm fly up into the air because I'm in my radiant form.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna fly up about 15. So I move there, and then I use the rest of my movement to go upward. So that
15 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 over, 15 up.
Okay.
And that's, I think, my turn.
Cool. You notice the skeleton from the back takes the bloody spear in his hand, throws it towards you. You notice it's a spectral spear, and as he throws it, it does not connect with you, sailing past, but then it reappears in his hand as he throws it a second time.
Oh, shit, I'm so fucked.
That is a hit with a 19.
Is it? And then it's just physical damage?
He is going to.
Oh, fuck.
Wait a minute. Aegon stayed with Sid.
So who has gone towards the tree and who is staying with Sid?
Mercer's gone towards the tree.
Aegon stayed with Sid.
No, you told us to stay with you when we were going. We were going up the hill. You said stick with me. We were gonna go save the people.
Yeah, you did say that. You said you were heading up the hill and you were saying to stay. You told the group to stay with you.
You mean with Aegon?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Aegon's plan was to stay with Sid with his fight, but if it's moved past then that's fine.
I mean, this is his fight. We can't even really interact, so there's really no point for us to even really be here.
My impression was you all went up the hill away.
Yeah, like.
Okay. So, is that fine, John?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you notice that as the spirit reaches down, he grabs some stones, but his hand doesn't grab them. They appear telekinetically thrown towards you. He throws a total of 5 stones towards
Holy
you.
shit!
Jeez.
One of them misses, second misses, third misses, fourth is a hit, and fifth is a
Sorry,
miss.
I didn't do concentration on my moonbeam from the
Oh,
first.
Yeah,
hit.
if you
How
want
much?
to go and
What should that
he
be?
did 11 damage, but go and just roll a con save.
Yeah.
One of the stones does connect with you, dealing a total of 3 points of
Okay.
damage. But you
Good on that
maintain
one.
your moonbeam concentration at least for the first one. You want to roll a second one as well?
Yep.
Yeah, you're all good.
Nice.
With that,
Sorry,
you notice.
did the spirit take damage on that? 2d10.
Oh, it definitely would have. Does need to save?
It's just I think it's a con save, but let me or a dex save. Let me double check.
Yeah.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And that's a D100. I did not do 90 damage.
It
would
got
be
a 11.
That's a fail, and I did 13 damage.
Very nice. With that, it is smart enough to move out of it. The blood kind of comes up underneath you. It kind of slithers and slimes its way. It will also take some damage.
Yep.
It got a 13.
That is still a fail because I have +4,
So
so I have a DC 14. So it takes 11 damage.
Nice. With that, like I said, you notice kind of a streak of blood as this thing is underneath you. With that, we're going to go to the rest of the group.
Great.
Give me 1 second here as I get the overview of the hill back open, and you guys can tell me how you are going to where you're going. Just give me 1 second here. Cool.
So just for my knowledge, the reason Sid was having this fight by himself is based on past history. That
You think a little bit, but this thing seems to finally. It says that it's finally seen somebody worthy enough to kind of retake over what used to be, you think, this person's throne. This person used to, you think, control this area. So you notice you are here at the moment. I'll ping. Hopefully you guys can see this. You are currently here battling out with the spirit and the blood. You know the path continues in this direction around the hill towards the tree. You also know that this path here goes to the top of the hill. Which direction are you heading?
What do you guys think?
I mean, how close is the spirit to me?
You're not.
I would say you're gone. You guys are gone already. Yeah.
should we not go to sneaky way?
Yeah, I was thinking going around the back.
Me too.
So heading this way on the right
Yeah,
side.
heading
Yep.
on the right side.
Okay. I will put you guys on the path. Do you want to roll a group stealth check for me?
Yes.
No.
Please be. Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. As you sneak, obviously it is still dark here in this area. But give me 1 second here. Okay. I just want to make one thing certain before we...
Or you'd like me to roll as well?
No, just a group one. Just a group one.
Yeah, Train already rolled a group one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
My
I
bad.
was just making sure I'm following.
All good.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I just got to write a handful of notes because I want to make sure
Everyone dies.
everyone
Real
dies.
horrible real horrible deaths.
I just
gonna
want to
be
make sure I know
poetic.
how to spell your
Um,
names on your tombstones.
It'll be poetic.
Sid, I'm gonna put you on this map, just so you can see, and that way you're not missing out. As you make your way around, Train guides you expertly around this outcropped path that leads to the tree, and that's when you see it. In the darkness, a brooding malice. The air, as you approach on this path, it feels greasy, almost foul. There's small little burbs floating in the air. And you notice that they float on this almost sharp wind, some of them sticking to your clothes. It's like this black vial. And it almost seems when you look at it like it's biting at your flesh, but you kind of just pick them off and they just appear to be decomposed branches and wood. That's when you feel it. Evil swelling in front of you and almost seems to sigh at you as you approach. You feel it beneath your feet, coursing like hateful blood through the arteries of some self-loathing titan. Lightning flashes once again above you, revealing that very familiar, crooked, bleeding tree in front of you. You notice, even from a distance, it seems to have some sort of battle axe buried in its trunk. Foul creatures born of bark and vine crawl along its trunk like lice. Among the roots you spot them, pale humans that shine out. The Mardikovs, reduced, you think, to almost be like cattle, fed to this tree as bloodthirsty vines start to envelop them. You hear a call, "Help us! Save us!" But is it too late? Lightning fades away, spent, and when all returns to darkness, you can't help but feel relieved. You must no longer stare upon this evil. With that, we're immediately going to go to combat. So everyone roll initiative.
Can I say
Nothing
that
has
I
happened
used,
yet. Yeah, nothing
Can
has
I say
happened
that I
yet.
used
Yep.
my divine my fucking cleric feature to get a spell slot back?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we're just going into initiative just because I mean it's bound to happen, but nothing has happened yet.
Take a second level spell. Get that back.
What would you all like to do?
Really?
But
I don't want to go first on my first fight.
Wasted a nat
You're not
20 on
first.
initiative.
Okay, good.
It just looks like you're first.
Okay,
but,
okay.
But you're not first.
Yeah.
I did have a question, Jeff, about my character about the infusion. So I know did we
have
discuss
both
it was
infusions
on me?
They
on
are
me?
both on you already. Yep.
Okay. Next time
right.
I will
With that, Train, you are up first. What would you like to do as you fittingly, I mean, you're leading the party up this hill and yeah, you kind of spot all this first.
I would actually I don't want to get too far away from the party. Actually, I want to take this opportunity to scope out the battleground and see, do any of those, I mean, we can see a lot of blights. Do we see any druids
Don't worry
with
about
them?
seeing anything yet.
Do you see what, sorry?
Any of those druids? Anyone that looks like one of those group of druids?
You do not see any druids.
Just the blights for now. And do any of the blights stand out as, I mean, we've seen the shrubs and it looks like we have a few of those, but do any stand out as being more formidable?
It's hard to tell. A lot of them are like moving to and from the tree and they kind of disappear into all the shrubbery that's on top of this plain. Like when they're standing still, you would swear that it's just a shrub standing there. But then, like, as you've been looking for a bit, it moves and again goes back to the tree and comes back. And they always stand in kind of different places, but you're not entirely sure. You've definitely seen things like this before, but you're not sure.
All right. Well, I don't have any sneak attacks that can utilize the element of surprise. So I think the best we could do is maybe try to get a little bit closer. So I'm going to try and stay out of sight from all of the enemies and just work my way here. I guess I'll hide behind this rock here if I can do that stealthily.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You want to roll a stealth check?
Just move that out of the way.
Nice.
21.
All right.
And I'll ready an attack if anything gets close to me.
Okay.
And
All
that'll be my turn.
Aegon, you see Train kind of move up.
I mean, I feel like I see this guy, Fireball.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Oh,
What just happened?
I'm gonna say in this case that's what he's done.
yeah.
Okay. Go and roll your damage.
Bruh. You just attacked the people we're here to save.
I hit all the blights.
Nope. Those are
Nope.
people.
Those are the people.
Well, the blights.
There's a blight there. There
is some light. He's
they're-
not wrong.
I actually don't think there's a blight in
There's a
that
blight.
area. Oh, there's
There's a blight. There's a blight.
Uh-oh.
All of these are people. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do that? I'm torn because I really think that it's important for people to take their time and make the right choices. And usually I wouldn't intervene with what your character would do, but are you sure you want to incinerate all of the Mardikovs?
I don't see any Mordekov. I see blights everywhere. In that circle, I just.
They are hard to see. They're very small on my
Here?
screen as well.
So when I hit Fireball and it pulls up, where's the Mardikovs?
They're all around the tree.
If you
So
zoom in, there's 4 people there.
So yeah, but none of those should I have hit.
There's 5 people there.
Where did your
Okay.
where is your fireball that you're placing?
I saw it go up here. Like
I
up
saw
here.
I saw 3 of them go off, so I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah,
The
I
one
saw
that I
one
saw
go
was
off down
was
here.
on a tree.
Oh, hold on, I can't cast it again. It won't let me. Hold on.
That's fine.
Me-
Do you want to just ping where you want to use it?
Yeah, so the one that I hit, it encased a bunch of blights. Oh,
Okay.
I'll do it again.
Where are you using it?
It was like here.
Okay, that's not where I saw it originally.
Yeah,
That's not
that's
where
better.
we all saw it.
Yeah.
originally. But I do remember seeing the first 3 go off in that direction.
Okay.
And then the explosion going off over there. I
So,
do
but-
remember
Okay.
that.
I get hit this guy too, but it doesn't encompass him as well.
It wouldn't with that, but that's fine. Yeah, as you send your fireball, unfortunately, all surprise is lost. But yeah, you managed to incinerate all 4 blights that are there as they all go down. What would you like to do?
Good start.
1 second.
Mercer, why don't we go to you as we wait for Aegon?
All right. Well,
Sorry.
now that surprise is gone.
That's actually it. I can't do anything else. That's my action.
Let's I'm gonna throw my stomp my warhammer down, and I'm gonna light it up with a daylight spell.
Okay.
60 feet of bright
Oh,
light,
shit.
Yeah.
60 feet of dim light, and then I'm gonna walk forward another 5 feet,
Nice.
and it's gonna stay on me. So it's on my warhammer,
Cool. I will
and
drag
I'm
it
like
with
I'm
you.
just holding it up. Let them fucking
That
come.
is some bright ass light. I love it.
And what does it do exactly? Does it protect
It literally just shines bright ass light.
you? Okay.
But I imagine things that live in the dark
You're hurting their eyeballs.
might be hurting their eyeballs, at least
I
some.
love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Yeah. This needle blight is going to run up, and I will say, because I like. Let me just confirm here. Yeah, I like the fact that you just use a spell that doesn't really have any technical things. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage as this thing shoots out at you.
Yeah, cool DM.
Yeah, and as it shoots, let's see if any of these hit you. Oh, I had a nat 20, but it doesn't count because. Okay,
Nice.
only one of these. You see like tons of needles go shooting past you, splinters of wood. One of the 5 connects with you, dealing 4 points of damage as this needle blight has shot out. You notice from a distance more and more of these tree-like creatures come forward. And that's when you hear it. You specifically, Mercer and Train, since you're close, almost like a moan. I'm gonna need one of you to pick evens or odds.
Odds.
I rolled the coin last time, yeah.
I was gonna say odds too.
Evens. Mercer, as you stand there, you see a vine come rushing out from the tree towards you. Can you go and make a dex save for me?
I can, but I don't want to.
Nice.
Wow, as this vine lashes out, you think, and maybe it's just a feeling, but this bright light
Can't
is
see me, son.
protecting you,
Can't see me.
and it is unable to. But you do notice, and I'll give this to you with a nat 20, as it reaches out to grab you, it returns itself so quickly to the tree that you feel if you would have been grabbed, you would have been pulled much closer to all of these creatures. Very nice.
Can when I see that, can I yell out to like mind the vines?
Yeah, absolutely.
Something like that, just kind of let everybody know.
Sure. Chance.
And yeah.
Dude, I can't see like anything under this thing.
No, it is bright as fuck.
Okay, I see someone here.
Here,
and
what
like-
I can do is I can
and
do.
on the edge here. That would be all I could kind of reach where I am.
Yeah, if you give me a second here. What
It's
I can do.
It's so thick, I can't see.
It is.
Tell me thick.
Okay. I will do this. Give me 1 second.
I'm a star boy.
I'm a star boy. I will make it a different thing. So give me a second here. It's 60 feet, right?
It is 60 feet.
Okay.
Of bright fucking light.
All right. Let's see if this will work better. There we go.
Oh yeah, I could
'Cause if you-
definitely see this needle dude now.
Yeah. I just gotta measure out what 60 feet looks like. I can't measure, unfortunately, in that view. So 60 feet is right there. Cool. All right. Why is there more fireballs going off?
I didn't mean to do that.
What is happening?
Everyone's got fireballs. I don't know why that went another one.
Okay, there you go. So that should help that you could actually see now.
Yeah. Some bright ass light.
Yeah, it's very bright. I literally had to change the way that it's done. What would you like to do, Chance?
Okay, I will also even though there's no more surprise, but I'll sneak behind Train.
There should be a lot of shadows at this point.
There is definitely lots of shadows.
Where am I?
So you're at the top left there. Yep.
I forget how much movement I have.
You can move 30.
Gosh. Okay.
Which is kind of what I wanted to do to help Train sort of sneak around the back, giving him some more long, dark shadows.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can use another turn of sneak, given the distraction.
Okay,
That's what I was going for.
Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Whip?
Whip. I just get my thing here.
What a cool whip.
This guy, this needle guy.
Sorry, what?
How far is he from me?
He's 55 feet.
I think I can reach him.
This guy here? 45 feet, sorry.
Spell book. Oh, it's 30 feet. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ramp. Okay, I'm gonna use second here. Sorry, I'm not my character yet.
You're good.
Raven something. What's it called again?
Your Blessing of the Raven Queen.
The dash dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bonus action. So you can just, it's in your active abilities under your features. So it's on the features page.
Would I know of the Shatterkai?
You probably would, but do you want to roll a history check?
I mean, I can do that later, but I'll do it now.
So click on that icon.
Yeah, that one.
So click on the purple thing.
Yep.
And hit use.
Great.
And then you can click anywhere within the circle that you want to go. No,
Awesome.
don't click. Don't.
Oops.
Like don't drag.
Don't drag.
Just click within this square basically where you want to
Okay. I'm gonna go right here.
Whoa!
And now I'm gonna Thorn Whip.
go. All right.
Whoop.
That is a hit.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Very nice. As
Hit it.
you do, you want to explain what your thorn whip maybe looks like?
Oh yes, one sec. I prepared that. So basically, in my backpack that you hear clinging and clanging out of, I pull out a rope that I've attached a bunch of pieces of metal that I've like tinkered into like sharp pieces, and then I'm basically whipping the enemy with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
you
nice.
were a
That's-
fun child.
Yeah, and as you take your rope and metal bits, some of the sharp edges catch this twig blight as it kind of just bursts into shrapnel. You've used a bonus action and your action. You don't have any movement left, so I think that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right. Cool. With that, this guy doesn't get to go. This thing is next. Where is this thing? Great question. Here it is. This thing is going to run as much as it can towards just the action itself.
What's going on, guys?
You notice from a distance, you kind of hear it rumbling under your feet as vines start to entangle you. It's going to ask you to make a saving throw chance as the vines try to hold you in your place.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
And this
Pause,
is what
please.
this is what you guys see. A tree-like creature that you've not seen before, saying some magic words as these vines engulf you.
What size would we consider that?
Medium.
Okay.
Medium.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, Jeff, but I can't remember what my reaction is at the moment.
Oh,
Cheers.
I know what you're talking about. The mind sharpener.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that. You can read the description. Nope, just the right
Here.
there. Yep. It's a con save. So what?
So if I fail, I can give this to myself, no?
Exactly. You use it as a reaction. Is this a Constitution save?
Yes.
It is not. It's a
And that?
Strength save.
Oh, strength. God.
So you cannot use that. So go
Okay.
and roll that Strength save. Let's see what you get.
Ability check?
It's in the middle of your screen.
I just
on
look here.
Foundry.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. Unfortunately,
Wait,
yeah. Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
you're gonna hate me.
No,
I'm gonna use my lucky something.
your lucky feet.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Okay, roll another Strength save.
Okay, here go. I hope I did that right.
Should be a Strength saving throw. You did an ability check.
No.
It doesn't matter anyway. 'Cause
Okay.
unfortunately, you can use another lucky if you want. You can technically use, but you did lose a lucky. So go ahead and just tick that off on your character sheet. Change it to 2 out of 3.
Okay.
It's right there. Up a little bit. Should say lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to do it again, or you're accepting your
mean,
fate?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it again because this thing looks a little scary to me.
Okay.
Pretty
Reroll
scary.
again.
Eh,
Can I just
And
click
we
on the
get
lucky to roll, or
inspiration, right?
no?
No. It's a strength save throw, so you have to go your saving throws and roll it. It's on your under exactly right there.
Got it.
You can
We
just
have
roll
a
like athletics,
ins-
for example.
we have an
Athletics.
inspiration roll too, correct?
You do have inspiration if you want to use that instead of your lucky.
Oh my!
Mm.
That is still not enough. Okay. Did you want to use your lucky? You have 2 of 3 luckies left, and you've used your inspiration.
Well, no, and now I have 1 lucky left.
Well, use your inspiration, I would say.
Okay, I'm gonna
Unless you
do
want to keep
that.
your inspiration. Okay.
No.
All right.
Another athletics.
Yep, same thing.
Do I have to roll athletics? I'm -1 in athletics.
You have to roll athletics.
Shit. Hey.
I was
That
gonna
is
say,
just
unfortunately.
that is just enough. As these vines entangle or try to entangle you, you find you are not restrained, but you do feel like walking anywhere within those vines will take double your movement to get out of it, but you're at least not like stuck by them. With that, let's go back to Sid.
Ooh.
I'll leave you guys waiting in some.
Wait, Sid, you're alive?
We don't
Sid
know.
Is, we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
I had time to think over the last few minutes, and I'm a little worried.
And Sid see my giant beacon of fucking
Oh
sunlight
yeah, there.
coming
Yeah,
from the sky.
you definitely see a huge beam of sunlight that's shining out now. Sid, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah. So the guy next to me, I'm 15 feet up, so I can move, and it won't get a
Correct.
opportunity
Yeah,
attack,
it is
right?
just like a pool of blood on the ground.
Okay.
Gross.
A pool of blood on the ground.
Yep.
All right. So what are some distances? So which? So I've hit the pool of blood and the skeleton. No, the pool of blood and
the
the
pool of blood and
spirit.
the spirit. Exactly.
Okay. I should focus on one. So I am gonna fly. No. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna fly a little ways.
Mhm.
I gotta measure distances. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Don't apologize,
Okay.
man.
No.
Play your game.
I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and I am going to thorn whip
Ooh.
The spirit?
I'm gonna try. I know it's kind of incorporeal. I'm a little worried that it's not going to be effective, but I'm going to try. I need to learn if it's
Okay.
going to be effective or not. So yeah, I'm going to thorn whip the spirit
Okay.
and try to pull it into the.
That's a hit.
Nice.
As you lash out with your vine, it does grab on.
And now I should do 2d6 now. Nice.
Very nice.
Mm.
And you're pulling it 5
Hell
feet.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to pull it into the thing,
Moonbeam.
which automatically moonbeams it. So I'm
Yep.
going to do 2d10.
It
My thorn
failed.
whip does an my thorn whip does an extra.
It does 2d6
for-
now, right?
It does 2d6, but it also does my radiant damage from my radiant soul right now.
Oh,
which
very
is
true.
it
Yep.
does +4 additional radiant damage. So I did 12,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
and then I'm going to do 2d10.
Yeah, and it failed.
Nice. And what are my d10s?
Hidden from view.
There it is. I did 10 from the
Okay.
2d10s.
Nice. With that, you see parts of the spirit kind of disappear as you think you're making
Ooh.
good progress.
Nice. Now,
Nice.
do I have anything? So that was action. Think I have any bonus actions? Just want to make sure before I. Are we doing healing potions are
Actions, yeah.
right? Yeah. I guess I have healing word. I don't. I'm gonna save it then.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it's not an item. And then so I'm gonna move a little further. Well, no, I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna stay there.
Okay. Again, the skeleton holding the spear throws it towards you. That is a miss as it sails by you, but the second one does connect, dealing a total of not a lot.
0.
5 points of piercing damage.
Close. Good guess.
I'll do my Constitution save,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's enough. Is that
Nice.
does the spirit take it on its turn again or at end of its turn?
As soon as if it starts its turn there, it takes the damage.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
get a double hit if it starts
Yeah.
its turn.
Cool. Go ahead and it is.
So
It's stuck. So yep.
I did 7 if it failed.
That it failed. That is enough.
Wow.
As your moonbeam
Oh, yeah.
incinerates the spirit.
Oh shit.
The
Go,
blood
Sid,
again
go.
slides closer to you,
Nice.
but cannot do anything since you're in the air. Sid, what would you like to do?
Oh, still my turn.
Mm-hmm.
My turn again.
Your turn again.
I am going to try to. I haven't hit him yet. I'm going to ignore the blood, and I'm going to do another thorn whip, but on the skeleton.
Okay. That's a hit.
Nice.
The rolls.
Maybe Sid lives another
Nice.
day.
And that does an extra +4, so
Yep.
that's actually 10.
With
And
that,
then,
you notice a lot of the bones are falling out of the skeleton, and it failed its save as well.
It failed its con save,
Yeah.
so then I got 9.
That is enough.
Oof.
With that, you can easily finish off the blood without much of an issue at all. And as kind of the last bones rattle to the ground, kind of a silent air washes over you. The blood in front of you evaporates into nothing. And Kavan's spirit, bleeding a ghostly ichor, struggles back to his feet. You have proven worthy. You notice that agony strikes at your hand, as if you've been longing for this familiar weight. As you cast your eyes upon this spear, you feel its devotion radiate outward like a warm sun towards you. Instinctively, you know this thing will obey you, a humble servant and faithful confidant in your war to come. Kavan's voice is now but a whisper, as if every syllable is exhausting. Wield this weapon in our name, if not now in your own. Use it to restore our people to honor. Shove it deep into the heart of that black tree and unlock the mystery that has been awaiting you. Let this blood spear drink its fill. With that, you now have an item, and you would know exactly what this does. You know, it is a key to the tree on the hill. You also know that if you wield this spear at any time, keeping it in your proximity, you get a +2 to attack and damage rolls that you do.
Even for like thorn whip and stuff
Even
like that.
for anything.
Holy shit.
This thing
Nice.
invigorates you.
So is his skeleton still there, or does he like crumble
No,
away?
it kind of like crumbles away to dust as the wind kind of blows like any ashes or any remnants away.
I will just settle in front of the cairn, and I will whisper a prayer in Druidic.
Okay.
And say something about like we'll work to cleanse this land of the evil.
Yeah. As you're looking around, you see a lot more of these cairns, these towers above you. And there's also some below you on the path below. And you can't help shake the feeling that even though this spear, makes you feel like a warm sun, you still feel that chill in your gut. And, when you look up, you now see those bright lights, who you assume to be from your compatriots on the hill. And again, there's these, lightning flashes. And you notice as you're looking around at all these different cairns that different figures appear as the lightning flashes, but when the light kind of from the lightning goes away, they are gone. And you just feel like this hill is just a graveyard and steeped in this, I don't know, negative energy. And you know that like this negative energy is not towards you, it's just present, it's here.
Yeah.
So the party headed in this direction.
Yeah.
I'll
head
do you want to
that
roll? Do you want to roll a d4, see how long it takes you to get back to them?
Yeah, and I'd like to. Maybe it'll take. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Maybe it'll take longer, but I also like to just drink a potion before I head up that
Sure.
way.
No, that's fine. You can kind of drink one on the way. So go ahead and do that. We will go back to the big battle at the tree. And I'm gonna remove that one here. And maybe this is not the worst time, if you're okay with it, to take our break, because I don't think there's going to be much stopping today as far as the things that are happening. Is that okay with everyone?
Sure.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
So where do we see the big tree? Right here.
The big tree, right here.
That okay.
Mm.
But
that's where you see
also...
all of the Mardikovs tied to the tree.
Okay.
Yes, that's where all the
the people you almost killed. I'm just kidding.
If you use a scroll wheel, you can zoom in to be able to see the map. This map is massive. The entire Yesterhill area
I don't have
is big.
I have keyboard. That's it.
Oh, what?
Plus minus.
Yeah, maybe you could use plus minus.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right, I'm back.
All right, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Cool. See you guys in a bit. All right. Shout out to everyone who's hanging out in chat right now, to the people watching. If you haven't yet, please drop a like on the stream. It makes a huge difference as far as getting more people to come hang out and chat. So thank you so much for everyone who is here. And yeah, we're going to take a quick break. I think I'm going to go make some popcorn, maybe grab a beer. And yeah, when we get back, we are going to figure out what we're going to do against all of these twig blights. And what else do we have? The dryads. Yeah, the twig blights and the dryads. So here we go. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll be right back. right. I am back.
Okay.
You back?
You?
Back.
I'm back.
Don't call it a comeback.
I think I got pretty lucky on those damage rolls. That was
Dude, you were killing it.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, your character's like super powerful. Train would have been dead like that.
We gotta pump you up, man. We need like a Rocky montage for old man Train.
I gotta get my crown. That's the big thing. I need that crown. Then I can just start throwing bombs at people left and right. It's gonna be sick.
What crown?
The crown of intelligence. Headband of intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, you have an artificer right there. Maybe you can weasel one out of him.
That'd be pretty sweet. The big thing I'm missing to craft it is like a scroll of ability, a scroll of enhance ability. That's like
What about a spell of enhance ability?
if you have the spell, then we can make a scroll out of it.
Because I have the spell.
Well, that's half the battle right there. I just need to get a few things to be able to make the scroll out of your spell. And
Yeah, there's a couple like essences and
Yeah.
things.
I have the essences. I have all the essences I need to craft it, but I think I need 240 gold for the actual like scribing of the spell to the scroll.
Mm.
Let's hope that the other guy that's coming in, or the other person that's coming in, is also a tank.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna be. It's actually an old army buddy of mine. So
Right on.
we'll see what he chooses. He's actually like
Wait,
he introduced
Okay,
me.
water.
Canadian army? Is that a thing?
Yep. He actually like
Interesting.
did 2 tours in Afghanistan. I just did like basic training.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I knew that like the Canada had a military force, but I didn't know like to what extent.
Yeah. He spent a ton of
Interesting.
time in Afghanistan.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. We went to high school together, but we didn't know each other in high school. We didn't really hang out when we were in the army either, but we met each other through people we knew.
Right.
Let's go.
Hello.
Also,
Hi.
shout out to Matt Jacob because he is watching the stream right now.
What's up, Matt?
Nice. Hey, Matt.
What's up, Matt?
I think you're muted, Isa. If you were saying something.
Yeah, I was just saying, what's up, Matt? You're gonna have to be Matt number 2 for me.
I call him Jacob.
Okay, Jacob it is.
Like we lived together for a little while, and I still call him Jacob.
Jacob.
What do you guys think of your showdown on Yesterhill so far?
This whole session's like going pretty awesome.
I feel like we're like, I feel like we're like achieving something from a long time ago. Like we're actually, instead of having just a huge list of quests to grow, we're like, we're like ticking some things off, and it feels good.
For me, it's just a tree at the moment. A bad tree.
For
Bad tree.
For Aegon, Sid, and myself, this is like closing the first door that ever opened in this campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, a year ago. To a shitty loss to a tree. So hopefully we don't relive that.
No. Time out. We didn't lose to a tree. We lost to a frog.
A frog and his druid.
Did you guys stream this? I'm gonna have
Frog
to
and
go
his
watch it.
druid.
We didn't. That was before I started
were
streaming.
not meant. You guys were not meant to lose that fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amongst-
Well, you know
yeah.
what? You know what? No. Fuck off.
When we ran, it was looking pretty bad, but it there was still like hope. But we were like, no,
Yeah.
we're not TPKing right now.
I don't think there was hope. I'm pretty sure we like 3 in a row rolled like nat ones or like low 5s.
Also, I lit the tree on fire and really expected it to do more than one round of like 1d6
Yes.
damage.
Yep.
I thought it
He
was
wasn't
gonna
having it.
I thought it was gonna be like a big dramatic fire, and it's like, okay, that does one
Yep.
1d6
Unfortunately,
over.
Do that to any other tree, and yeah, it would just like engulf, and you'd be good. But not these trees for some
Yeah.
reason.
Let's do it.
Is everyone?
You said they're like coated in stuff, these trees, or?
You've never really been close to them,
Yeah.
except at the beginning of the campaign, like literally more than a year ago.
Okay.
Okay. Finishing my food here.
Is the druid from before? Is he out here? Anywhere?
You do not see him.
Or his big scary
This-
bodyguards.
This fine blight is just going to move closer.
Of course he is.
This person is going to go stand. Why did I move him that far? Is going to go stand here. And let's see. I like that. We are going
don't.
to.
I don't like who you've targeted.
Targeted no one yet. But this one is going to cast this on you, Mercer. If you want to go and roll a strength save. As more vines lash out. But again, you are not restricted by them. But it is difficult terrain to move through.
Hard to pin this old man down.
Trying to pin the old man down. More fireballs going off again for some reason.
No, I don't know why. I'm so sorry.
So that's fine.
How do I not? Is it okay? I think I'm good.
So, with that, 1 second here. Yeah, do you want to make Chance a strength saving throw again?
Uh-oh.
As the tree kind of lashes out, you notice one of the vines go sailing in your direction. As it does, it grabs hold of you, and pulls you 20 feet closer to the tree. These twig blights are going to keep moving closer. This needle blight is going to shoot a lot, fortunately. How far are you? 65 feet. Okay. It is going to shoot many needles at you, Chance. It shoots a total of 4 sets of needles towards you. The first one misses, the second one hits, the third one misses, and the fourth one hits. As you notice these splinters go shooting towards you. You take
Question.
a total. Yep.
You go so fast, I don't even have time to think. Like, what I should do next?
Gotta go.
Holy.
I try to
okay.
keep the
I get it,
NPC's
I get
turns
it.
as short as possible.
The one where I can run away, the Blessing of the Raven.
That is a bonus action.
God damn. Never mind.
So in total, you take 9 points of piercing damage as all of these sharp thorns go shooting out past you. Sid,
so much.
you are not yet here. Train, what would you like to do?
Jeepers. I am going to move 30 feet this way.
Mhm.
Gonna
Right next to Chance.
right next to Chance. I'm gonna do a good old-fashioned explosive surprise.
Explosive surprise is always good.
Right there.
Very nice. Okay. What do they have to roll for that?
Dex DC 10.
Dex DC 10. Give me 1 second. So, one succeeds, the other one succeeds as well, unfortunately. A 10 and a 19.
Ay, ay.
I think all three of them have to.
Oh, is there? Oh, there's 3. Why did I not think there was? One failed.
Hey,
So we'll say the bottom one failed. How much damage?
that's 2d6.
Very nice. Does take 7 points of damage. Really good.
All right.
Big play right there.
Now I'm just gonna grapple hook to. Let me just measure that out here.
Mhm.
Said measure that out here. I'm gonna grapple hook to this rock right on the corner of that rock there.
Cool. There you go.
Perfect.
All right.
Sorry, Chance.
Aegon.
Aegon will move to here.
Up to
with
Mercer.
30 feet. Yep. And then he will do another fireball.
All right.
So I'm not sure which ones are friendlies. Is it these 3 that are like
Yeah, that little bunch right there, those are all friendlies.
Yeah, this
All of
group
it?
is friendly.
Yeah. Or at least
Yep.
we're safe to assume that that is the biggest concentration of friendlies that there is,
From what you can tell, yep.
from what we can tell.
okay? So
These guys nice.
Do not, yeah, don't hit
Those-
where the pings are going off.
Yeah, those are the nice guys.
Okay.
There's a bad guy here. Here.
So there's
There's
3 up
3
here.
over in this area.
There's 3 in this area. Okay, so it doesn't matter which 3. So we'll do these 3.
Okay. What do they have to roll? Dex saving throw. I
Yep.
don't think it'll matter, but fail, success, and fail. Go and roll your damage.
It says template has not been placed.
That's okay. You can just roll them manually. That's 8d6.
Oh wait, you said 8d6. My bad. One
Yep.
second. That's 8d8. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right.
34. Kill them all.
No, that was wrong one.
Nice. Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, as your
That's
fireball
good.
sails out, again, it's enough to take all of these guys out.
Damn.
Okay, and then with that, I am going to next turn.
Mercer, what would you like to do?
Okay.
It is difficult terrain where you're standing.
Difficult terrain where I'm standing. All
Yep.
right. Then
Oh, actually, I
will-
lied. That would have dropped because the caster is no longer there.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Then I'm going to move up 10 more feet here.
Okay.
See how much, if I can see. I know something moved up here in the light, and I can't see it now. I don't know if the light moves. The light should move with me.
I will move the light with you, yeah. There's no creatures in the light. This is the closest one to you.
Okay, this one right here.
This one right here. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just going to I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Yep. So that is, where would you like to place it?
And that's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm gonna put it just right next to him.
Cool. There you go. Go and roll that
Alright.
damage. As you deal 19 points of damage to the twig blight with your spiritual weapon, it just gets obliterated into shards and shards of wood.
All right. Then I'm just gonna move up another 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh, can I? Oh, I can see this guy now. Then can I use my action? I cast a spell, but can I? Is using a spell scroll considered using an item, not necessarily casting a spell?
Ooh, good question. Does anybody at the table know?
Mm-mm.
No idea.
Definitely not me.
Because it's technically not using a spell slot; it's using an item to cast a spell.
I think it's
Oh.
still an action, correct?
Yeah, it's an action to use the spell scroll.
Right.
But
So
normally
if
you
I
can't
used a
use.
bonus action spell,
Yeah.
but
You can't use two spells,
using
but since it's a scroll, does that
Exactly.
mean it's a spell? Yeah.
right.
Spell scrolls are considered casting a spell, so yeah.
But so you can't do it. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Then I will just hold my turn here. Then
Okay.
I'll save my action. If any blight gets up close to me, I'll take a whack at him with a hammer. How about that?
Cool.
I'll hold my action for that, and that'll be end
right.
of my turn.
Very nice. Cool. With that, give me 1 second as I update her. There it goes. Yeah, this thing is going to come closer towards you as this twig blight steps up to you. It's going to rake its claws against you, Chance, as you're standing there, but it misses and is not able to connect.
Hey Jeff,
but
is your couch
yep.
comfy?
My couch?
Yeah, is your
Oh.
couch comfy?
I see what
He
you're
didn't
saying.
get it. He didn't get it.
I got you. Well, I don't know. We can ask Isabel next time we play.
Oh.
So with that, the tree is going to lash out with a vine again at you, Chance.
Of course
Make
it is.
a dex save. That's only because you're closest to the tree.
Uh-huh.
It wants your blood.
Uh-huh. Ouch.
Unfortunately, it does pull you another 20 feet closer to the tree. With that, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Run away.
Yeah, I...
Go towards the light.
Okay, I would like to use my... Can I use just a bonus action or no?
Yeah, if you want to just use a bonus action, you can do that. Using your... So click on the purple icon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
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 And then you'll click anywhere where you want to go.
Where's the square? It's so hard to see. Okay.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna go over here.
Foundry version 10.
I'm gonna pull a train and back the fuck up, you know?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not going towards the light. Interesting.
Well, I guess I could have gone forward. That's a good point.
You could have just walked there, if you want to do that. But
That
that looks cool. I mean, that's a cool thing.
Okay, I'm good.
If I could do
Okay.
that, you couldn't convince me not to do that.
So, do you want to use an action?
Correct. I will use my thorn whip.
Okay.
Against.
So go and alt click on whoever you want to use it, and then click
Who
on
is
Thorn Whip.
this? Is the question.
Who?
Which person is this?
It's a dryad.
Is it a druid?
It is a
that
dryad.
Weird dryad.
What the heck is a dryad? Is it a
A
bad guy?
walking tree with boobies.
It is a bad girl, but you are not entirely sure. You've never seen them before, so.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and go for this one.
Cool.
Mm.
That is a nat 1.
Are you for real?
Would you like to use your lucky?
Correct.
Or should you I would maybe recommend saving it.
No, I'm gonna save it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, bye.
Anything else you want to do?
Still have movement.
Well, because I was gonna say since I used my kind of dash move, can I move?
You
where
can still move
Train
30
is?
feet. Yeah, you can move
Yeah.
30 feet still.
The fear
Fine.
that I have is that the tree's watching me. So
You won't be the closest
It
to
might
it
want to get
anymore,
further
though.
away from the
Is
tree.
this the tree here?
No, the trees with the group of people are surrounded by. There, it's over here.
I'm gonna go right here.
That was like difficult terrain. It casted to grapple earlier.
So,
Okay.
Dimitri, do you want to roll a d10 for me?
Not really, but I will.
Hey.
Okay. As Chance, as you go teleporting away and running up to Train, you look back over your shoulder to see a familiar looking raven.
Not
Again.
her again.
The one that you saw just at the bottom of the hill. She kind of looks like that.
Ooh, nice
Whoa.
outfit.
With that, she lands right next to the Golthius tree, right next to Adrian, a member of the Mardukov family that you've seen in that hut. As she lands, a second familiar raven as well, that of Davian Mardukov. But unlike Muriel, you can tell that Davian is very injured, and he has trouble shifting back to his human form. He does try helping Muriel as she tries to free these family members that are bound to this tree. At the moment that she lands and as she's helping, unfortunately, Yolanda, you can tell from her face that all of the blood, all of the life has been taken out of her. You know Yolanda to be the small child. And unfortunately, one of the Martikovs perishes. Does somebody want to roll a d20 to see if Muriel can free anyone?
I can be the bitch who does it. Let's go.
Okay.
You better roll good, new guy.
I'll take the blame. Oh God.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, Muriel does
No.
try, but is not able to free anybody.
God
With that,
damn it.
seeing you both standing next to one another, this Dryad is going to cast that Entangle spell on you once more. Go ahead and roll those saves for me.
Are you for real right now?
Dex save.
God damn it.
I'm for real, for real.
Okay, make it good. Make it good.
Chance, you again do not find yourself constricted by these vines, but unfortunately, Train, you are restrained as these vines grab hold of you. All right. This creature is going to start moving towards you, but cannot reach you. This lady is going to move probably back up here, actually. She'll move up here, and she is again going to try to entangle.
Let's go.
Go and roll those saves for me, Aegon and Mercer.
Oh!
Another
Ooh.
nat 20. All right, both
Hey,
of you
Woo!
succeed
What the fuck?
There we
as
go.
this thing tries to grab you. Wow.
It's the fucking light,
Nice.
man. I'm telling you, it's a goddamn
right.
beacon of hope.
Light is a beacon of hope. Nice. Yeah, with that, it is going to try to rake its vines at
No, no, no.
Aegon this time. Give me 1 second, actually. Okay. Just measuring. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So go and make a Dex save for me.
A dex save?
Dex save. Yeah, it's going to try to pull you towards the tree. Okay, it is able to, and it is going to pull you 20 feet closer to the tree. Through all the thicks and vines, but it doesn't hurt you in any way. Train, what would you like to do?
Can I struggle to break free?
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to go and try to make that saving throw again, it is. Let's see here. It's a full action to basically an athletics check to free yourself.
Okay. Okay. So an athletics check, is that like rolling for athletics, or is that actually doing a strength
exactly.
save? Okay. Well,
Just an athletics check, yeah.
Okay. Well,
you do know, I mean, you are restrained right now, but restrained only means that you just can't move, basically, and it's just that any attacks that you do are with disadvantage, and if you are attacked, it's with advantage.
okay. Well, in that case, I would like to attack the thing that's holding me.
Okay, yeah, you know that this is the spellcaster. So yeah, if you want to go and attack, you definitely can. It's just with disadvantage.
If I use an attack that actually just has a check.
Yeah.
Then that's totally fine. Yep.
Cool. How far away is that person from me?
Not too far. 35 feet.
35 feet. Okay, well, I can throw my bomb 30 feet, so let's do that.
Cool.
Let's see.
I got a 10 on the roll.
That is the DC. Does that mean they succeed?
It means they succeed, unfortunately.
Damn it. Well, I would like to do it again on my bonus action. Oh, wait. I can. No, I can't do that as a bonus action. It's only as an action. All right. What's the size of those? Those things you said that was medium? Okay.
Yep.
What about, can I? No. Well then, can I use my bonus action to try to break free? Since I used my action to attack?
It is a full action, unfortunately, to free yourself.
Okay. Well, that will be my turn. So.
All right. Aegon, what would you like to do?
I'm not restrained or anything, correct?
You are not.
Okay. Aegon is going to rush up 20 feet.
Okay.
And actually, if I go here and I use green flame blade, is that going to hit both of these or no?
So green flame blade, I think both of the targets have to be within 5 feet of it.
Of it. Okay. So I'll do
not.
Here. And then I will do
You're level 5, you get double Eldritch Blast.
That's true. Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Or 2 attacks, right?
No,
because you're just. It's right.
So I will do this back one. I'll do 2 Eldritch Blasts against that.
Cool.
I won't move yet.
All right. That is a hit.
Okay, and then
that is a miss, unfortunately, with the second one.
Cool.
I'm going to roll the damage for the first. And she does maintain her concentration on the spell, unfortunately.
Blah.
It does not show a damage roll on it, so
for your Eldritch Blast, I think it's a D10, right?
Yeah.
So you just roll a D10.
D10 plus
4, I think, for you, right?
6.
D10 plus
3.
Plus your mod, so yeah, plus 3.
Yeah,
nice.
Plus 3.
It's 9 points of damage. It does look wounded, but it is still standing.
Okay, and I'm gonna bring it 10 feet closer.
Okay. There it goes.
And then I am going to. So Mercer, Chance. Where's Chance? Chance is here?
Chance is
nope, here.
Alright.
Mercer, you're on deck. You're next.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Aegon will move to Chance.
Hey, Steve.
Okay.
We are currently fighting
30 people away. Cool.
a bunch of tree monsters
That's it.
who are sucking the
Cool.
life
Mercer,
out
what
of
would you
a
like
bunch
to
of hostages.
All right.
Make sure to hit that end turn button at the bottom.
Yep.
There's a bunch of stuff going on screen right now. It's making my computer cry.
So Mercer is at this point is going to run up his 25 feet here, bringing his light with him.
Cool.
And he's going to move the spiritual weapon as a bonus action to this space right here. And he's going to take a swing at that Dryad with the spiritual weapon.
All right.
This bonus action.
Womp womp.
Oh, well, that's okay. But I am going to use my spell to cast, my last spell slot to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh. Okay.
On myself.
Love it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's cool.
I have a cool effect for that one.
So there's so much going on. I'm running I'm running Foundry twice on my computer, by the way, guys.
Oh fuck! Your GPU is melting right
and
now.
and streaming, so my computer's not happy with me right now.
Sorry, bro.
Let me know if you need me to turn off any of the effects.
No, I'm exaggerating. It's actually going pretty good.
I'm lighting up the night sky right now. Mercer's doing his cleric thing.
Yeah. Cool. All right. With that, the twig blight that is next to you is going to try to strike out.
He needs to first make a wisdom save.
Oh. Well, I'll.
As it starts its turn there.
That's a 6.
Steve, yes, this is the same campaign. We've been at it for like over a year now.
It's gonna take 7 points.
And we're like a third of the way through,
just
probably.
As it goes to strike out, the light just kind of beams down, and he is dead.
Do I still need to make this strength saving throw?
No, you do not.
Nice.
With that, the tree is gonna try to grab you, and is gonna try to pull you. You want to make that dex save?
Let's see if I can. See if I can survive this save.
So
I'm pretty damn close.
We just reached level 5 today, and we'll probably be level 11 or 12 maybe
you managed
when we
just
beat this
barely
campaign.
To hold your ground, and it does not.
And
pull you
like
in.
any other game,
yeah.
it takes longer to level up as you're a higher level.
I
so
would like to help my buddy Train out by making him enlarged and in charge.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
boy!
Alright. So just click on him.
Yeah.
And click. Yeah.
Already
click
on it.
How do I ignore my saving throw?
Just close it.
There we go.
So basically, I throw you a pill, and I'm like, pop this, and then you have to eat it in order for the spell to work.
One pill makes you
And
larger.
Train,
Pop this shit.
Train,
You're
you
not supposed
find
to take drugs
yourself
from strangers.
grown to a large creature. You'll deal an extra D4 damage while you are. Sorry,
Large.
is it D4? Yeah, while
Yeah,
you're
it's an
large.
extra
Yeah,
D4.
D4. And basically, you have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, which you feel will come very handy since you can more easily, hopefully, get out of these vines.
And since that's my weakest stat, yeah. Also, this is kind of like a body horror story for Train. Since we've started, there's just been horrific things have happened to him.
Yep. You notice your thumb that you're missing is it's a much bigger spot than it usually is. Cool. So with that, does somebody want to roll a D8 for me? Anybody?
I'll do it.
All right, and then somebody else want to roll a D20 for me as Muriel tries to free.
Yeah, I'll roll the D20.
Okay, last time I didn't do good, so.
Nice.
Yeah, just barely. You notice Muriel is able to free Adrian. Adrian is going to immediately run down away from the tree, down to the path.
Yeah, and my spirit guardians I've designated everybody that's friendly, all the prisoners and all that shit.
Yep.
So.
I also have
Um,
a question.
mhm.
If I was to try to move away, opportunity attack,
Uh,
or
no, you are not. You are not in a like. There's nobody next to you to attack you.
okay, so I can move away as like finishing my move off.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Just want to go up like 30 feet this way.
It is difficult terrain, so you can only move so it's 5, 10 would be 20. So you can move basically 10 feet away from all the vines that you see.
10 feet.
Away from the vines, yeah.
Okay.
So you can move, yeah, basically.
There, I guess.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Done.
Okay. With that, unfortunately, another member, this time Vigo, is no longer
Oh my God.
standing as the roots sap the life from him. A second member of the Mardukov family gone. This dryad needs to make a wisdom save. That is a 2.
That's gonna be a fail.
I figured. Spirit Guardians are super strong.
Holy crap!
Nice.
With that, it is dead, and all the vines that were around you
Oh, yes.
cease to exist. This blight is going to come running up to you, Chance. Is going to try to strike out at you and almost constrict you. That is going to hit as you take a total of 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, so Aegon has the reaction of
Using your interception.
yeah, interception. Let's see.
To give it disadvantage.
It shouldn't be disadvantage. Why would it be disadvantage?
When your creature,
Interception
you can see
removes
its turn.
damage. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not
Fighting style
disadvan-
interception, right? So it's
Yeah.
1d10 plus 2.
Oh, dope.
So go and roll 1d10 plus 2.
It used to pop up and like ask me if I wanted to roll. Okay. Oops.
While you do that, I'll get this guy to do his next turn.
So 10.
10. Oh, so nice. So with that, Chance, you actually take no damage as Aegon kind of throws out part of his shield to stop that damage from going through. You don't take any damage.
I'll send a message to Aegon to say, I knew I liked you. Thank you.
All right. With that, this dryad is going to
I'll make a deck save.
if you could make a whiz save for me, actually.
Did the Vine Blight take your spiritual guardians and the Dryad?
That's good point. The Vine Blight succeeds ? With a 13.
I believe my DC is.
Is it 14 that you have?
I think
See,
it's
I
14.
can look.
It is 15.
You actually have 15, so it fails. So go ahead and roll that damage. Spirit
call.
Guardian's coming in big. 10
Bruh.
points of damage, very nice. It is still standing.
Wow.
And then same thing for the Dryad. The Dryad gets 16.
For a save.
Yes.
Yep.
So it gets halved.
That's huge. Oh my
Cool.
God.
Huge. Wow.
Bruh.
Okay. Yeah, with that, it is going to ask you to make a whiz save.
That's cool. This will be the one I fail, guys.
Nope.
You're on fire, dude.
Wow.
Right on.
Yeah, your rolls are crazy tonight. Just as you feel like you're on this thing's team, like you want to be friends with it, you kind of grit your teeth and shake your head. It does not affect you. It is also the tree is gonna ask you to make a dex save though. And once again, you hold your feet. You are not moved by this thing. And I think now, Sid, if you want to roll your initiative,
Sure.
we are at round 4. Train, what would you like to do?
I am gonna sprint
Oh wow.
here. I'll take the attack, the opportunity attack. Why did that not let
What
me?
does it sound like when he's sprinting now?
It's like,
Doom, doom, doom.
all right. It is going to try to attack you. It misses.
Beauty. And I'd like to use my action to try and free
Cool.
this
Yeah,
person.
go and roll either like a sleight of hand check, or if you want to do it with brute force athletics. You do have advantage on athletics because you're big right now.
I still don't know that athletics is a good choice for me.
You pick the one you would prefer.
Yeah, I'm gonna 14.
As you try, the vines are just very thick. Do you want to use your inspiration?
I do. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I want to do. Damn it.
Unfortunately, again, just not enough. As you try, they are really tied to this tree with these vines.
Fair enough. And that is that's my turn.
Okay. Aegon.
Aegon is going to go ahead and move. What can I do as a select token? Let's see. See if it lets me move it. Giving me advantage.
Yep. Because you're flanking with chance.
Yep. And I am going to do Ancestral Weapon.
All right. You want to roll one more time just to see if you get a crit?
Sure do.
That's still a hit.
Nice.
6
12
normal
points of damage.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, as you stab out at this thing with your weapon, you deal a total of 12 points of damage to it, and it seems wounded from your blow.
Okay. And then I am going to so it seems like there's like a couple over by train that are still
There are
enemies.
there are many enemies.
Yeah.
There's one.
Those are all.
Yeah,
friendlies, right?
I'm trying to save the people who are trapped.
Okay.
There's not many enemies around me though. There's one dryad like to the north of me.
Okay. Aegon is going to use the rest of his movement speed. Come up
So
here.
you moved to
Hold
here,
on.
which was 15.
15.
See,
Okay.
15 left from here.
15. He you know what? He'll stay here.
Okay.
And then he'll use I think that's really it. Okay. That's it.
Cool. With that, Mercer, what would you like to do?
All right. First up, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon right here to smack the shit out of that.
Love it. That's a big hit.
Bruh.
Mercer just
And
killing it.
That's +4, so
That
9.
takes 9 points of damage. With that, this thing seems very wounded.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, the whiz save.
When it starts its turn there.
Okay, cool.
Or
Alright.
no, when it enters it for the first time
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, so
that's what I
wisdom
thought.
saves.
Yep. It failed. With that, again, all of your spirits go lashing out, and it is dead.
And I believe the other one is in my radius as well, correct?
Let me see here. How big is Spirit Guardians?
15 feet.
15
oh wait,
feet.
no, that's one of the
30
druids.
feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 30 feet. Sorry.
So it is not.
Okay. Well, then I'm set.
All right. Chance, what would you like to do?
I would like to move If I move here, I'm too far away to rescue anybody, correct?
You're just not close enough. Yep.
If I use a dash,
You
with,
can.
like,
That would
an
use
action.
it would use your action, so you couldn't free anybody this turn.
God.
You do have
You
one
could teleport.
charge. You do have one
I know.
charge of your
I was
teleport
just
left.
looking at that. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Square. Wait, the square ends here though.
Yeah, but then you
Should-
can walk closer.
Oh, I see. I see. Duh. So I'll go here.
Yeah, you just click where you want to go. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Now you should be within movement range to get there.
Okay, who is restrained right now? This person?
All of the people around the tree.
Okay, so I'll go right here. And what do you want me to roll to try to free them?
Either athletics or sleight of hand, whichever you're better with. I think you are better with
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Yep.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, you try as well, but you're unable to help free.
Can I use my last lucky?
Sure. Yeah.
Cross some
Might
fingers
be-
for you.
Might be risky, but gonna do it.
Cross some fingers for you.
Okay, wait, what did I do wrong?
Just re-roll. You can just roll another sleight of hand.
Oh my god, my rolls
Holy
are shit!
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, you're not able to free them still. Not as lucky as you thought.
Chance might need to change my name.
What would you like to do? Anything else? I think that's all your movement and everything else that you could do. So I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Muriel is gonna try to free Claudio, but unfortunately is not able to.
Oh my god.
With that, does somebody want to roll a d6 for me?
Not
Oh
me.
no.
I'll do it.
Come on, Deathman.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Or is that bad?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just
don't
like which
know.
one dies.
We're
It's just which
excited.
one dies. Yeah.
It's which one dies. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
With that, unfortunately, Elvir, the man with the broken arm, the last of the life is sucked out of him as the third Mardukov goes down.
I mean, he had a
Jeez.
broken arm, so. Just
I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, you know what?
if he
had
was a
broken
horse,
arm,
we'd have
it's
put him
fine.
down.
we had to fix
know.
him, so.
Sid, what would you like to do?
Alright, am I at where I am right now on the screen?
Yeah, exactly. I would say that's when you come running up.
I think I'm still flying in my cosmic form.
You got Radiant Soul, yep.
Yeah, I probably have a few more turns. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Yep.
Now, does the tree? It's been lashing out. Does the tree? I'm not even gonna ask. I think I'm gonna try this. So I have two questions or one question. The spear I need to attune, right?
No,
Oh. And it
You-
applies to like spell attacks.
it does.
So I am going to
Just basically by having it, you feel like the old druids
yeah.
of Yesterhill have basically given you their blessing.
So I kind of want to use my blight scroll
Okay.
on the tree, but it's a level 4 spell.
Okay.
And I'm trying to read. So if a spell is, if I can't cast level 4 spells, what do I
So-
have to do?
You are just getting here. I will say that the survivors are still surrounded by the tree, or are surrounding
but
the tree.
it's a single target. It's a single target
it's.
spell.
I thought blight was. No, I'm thinking of circle it. I'm thinking of something else.
No, it's a single target spell, and I want to try to just like
What am I thinking?
see if I can use it to destroy.
Do you want to roll an Arcana check?
So let me see. Sure. Just out of my knowledge before I do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm thinking of circle of death.
I'm pretty bad at Arcana, but no, I don't know
Right.
anything.
You do not. You don't know anything.
Damn it, I'm like +6 Arcana, so.
I'm hoping to just like wither the shit out of the tree, but I don't know if that won't work.
Only one way to find out.
Stab it.
Yeah.
All right, what do I see? One vine bite left and a bunch of people stuck on the tree.
Yes.
Yep.
All
I'm
else
gonna do
fails,
something.
stab it.
I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
Can I try to heal one of the people that have gone down? Because Wither and Bloom lets essentially someone roll a hit dice.
You think that they have been sucked dry.
Damn it. Alright, if I'm aware of that, then I'll just
Yeah. You would know, like you've encountered this tree, a tree like this once before. You know this thing is just pure evil.
But what if Train feeds them the vial of spit?
okay. I'll just cast one of my guiding bolts at
Okay.
something that looks like it's holding one of the people. Like, try to free them with an attack of a spell attack.
Sure, yeah, roll an attack roll.
Okay. It's +9 now.
Yeah, it should be +9, yeah.
I can't target. I'll just target a dead thing.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll try to target a dead thing. It won't let me target a
There's
dead thing.
Couple over here.
Okay, there we go. So it's a 19.
Okay. Yeah, as you send your guiding bolt towards it, you do manage to break some of the vines holding them, and Claudio comes running over to you, actually past you, towards the trail. He and Adrian are making a run for it down to the path, and they're sheltering behind some of the rocks.
And I think that's all I will do. I think that's all I can do.
All right. This last Vine Blight is going to attack Aegon here. That is actually a hit, surprisingly. Aegon, can you make a athletics check for me?
Wait, what is the hit?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, what was he hit me with? Because I have shield.
He's hitting you with a melee attack.
Yeah, but what's the hit? So with shield, I get a +5 if I want to.
Get to know I don't for
the
shield.
number.
Yeah, but I think you. Oh, that's right. You do get to
Do I
know
not?
the number, right?
Yeah, you do get another number.
I don't think you do with shield.
I think like you know the number, but you don't know if it hit or not.
Let's see here.
Until the start of your next turn, you get a 5+ in, against,
including against triggering attack. Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll tell you the base roll is a 14.
Okay, so I will cast the shield for
Okay.
a +5, so I'm at 22.
Nice. Yeah, as you put up your shield and this thing lashes out, it is not able to make contact with you. With that, Train, I think you're the closest. Can you make a few things?
No.
Oh, what's
I need almost everyone. Give me 1 second.
That is
3.
not what Aegon intended.
3, not happy.
Oh gosh.
I need everyone, including you, Sid, to make a con save for me.
Aegon as well?
Yep.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
And Jeff,
Yep,
before you say
inspiration.
people failed,
I'm not saying anything.
okay, I have Mind Sharpener that I
Fuck.
could possibly use, right?
You can use it on yourself.
Damn it. Okay.
It's a con save, right? Yeah, you could use it on yourself.
Okay.
I used my inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll be using mine if you tell me I failed. I have Mind Sharpener.
With a 13, you do fail.
Okay, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yep.
And then I have to do it again.
Do it again. I hope for
But
a better roll.
Does it give me advantage?
It basically does. So yeah, you basically re-roll it.
Roll.
'cause it's a reaction, right?
Oh, for Christ's sake, make it good. Okay,
Nice.
good.
Okay. With that, other than Aegon and Chance, so Train, Mercer, and Sid, you all feel the pollen that's now washing through the air gets released it's basically being released by this tree. All three of you are poisoned.
I have
Oh.
advantage on saving throws against poison.
Nice. Reroll that then. And hope for the best.
I am.
How many more effects can we put on?
Oh! There
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not poisoned
we go. Dwarf,
from this.
baby.
Very nice.
Here we go.
You knew you picked dwarf for a reason.
I always
Okay.
pick dwarf for a reason.
Train, what would you like
The
to do?
Scottish accent.
I'm gonna try to free this person.
Okay. Go ahead and make that roll. That is enough as you manage to unbind the vines, and again, Stephania also goes running over.
Heck yeah.
Very nice.
And I will use a bit of my movement. No, that's not even the right screen. I'll use a bit of my movement. Come over here, and I'll use explosive surprise.
Okay.
Cast.
Is there a saving throw for me?
Oh
I think
wait,
there is, right?
Wait.
Dex save, right?
Yeah, deck save, DC 10.
Now one.
Yes.
That is
I'll
definitely going to be a hit.
roll damage. 8.
All right. That is going to be enough as this thing goes down.
All right, and that's
Do you want to do anything else?
no, that's my turn.
Okay. Aegon.
Okay, can you show me? So we have Mural. Is there anyone else?
Yeah, they're. I don't know that you can see them from where you are.
I could barely see them where I am.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
on the
know
other
where
side.
your position is, but you do hear calls coming out from the other side of the tree.
Okay. Hang on, we'll move up to here. Still no. Huh?
You don't see him?
Probably not. I think they're behind the tree.
I see
Yeah.
like a shadow here.
Yep, that is somebody.
And I see a shadow here.
Yep.
Okay. So I will. I am going to go ahead and do Eldritch Blast.
All right. Go and roll that d20.
Let's see.
On the vines?
He's
I'm gonna
attacking
do-
the vines.
I'm actually going to do this one right here.
Which? Oh, she's helping free people. She is not trapped.
Okay. Well, then
Yep.
I guess I will do it on the vines here.
All right.
And do not have Eldritch Blast.
You just roll a d20.
Said D20? I don't. Okay.
Yeah, it's a d20 attack. Yep. Mercer, you're on deck.
Oh, that was almost a gnat.
What is your mod to that?
Should be 6.
Yeah, 6. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. As you do, you manage to free Martin, who
Okay.
comes again. He also goes running past you towards the others.
But then I get a second one since I'm level 5.
You do, yep, as part of your action. The second one, unfortunately, does not manage to connect.
Okay, even with a 9. Okay.
No.
All right, and then I will. Is this the one that's still like kind of bound up?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, I don't have any movement left, so that will be it.
All right, Mercer, what would you like to do?
All right, let's just go for it here and use the spiritual weapon to attack the vines.
Okay.
Get some extra movement out of it here.
That's enough. That is a hit.
Nice.
Right on.
Let's see if it's enough damage.
Plus
Unfortunately, it is.
4.
Yeah, even with that, not enough damage to free. Although you notice probably about half the vines are broken off.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move up and use the rest of my action to try to unfree that.
All right. Go and roll. Roll it with advantage since there's only half of them. Roll either an athletics or a sleight of hand.
Oh my gosh.
That is
these
enough.
rolls.
Your rolls are crazy. That is enough. As Dag, a familiar face, the one who guided you through the forest, is freed as he runs off. All of them, by the way, are under heavy exhaustion. 3 levels of it, in fact. But they are able to get there. You've managed to free 5 of them.
Does the tree suffer any damage from the spiritual guardians?
You do notice that they try to attack it over and over and over, but
It just doesn't seem to be breaking through.
Does not break through, unfortunately.
Well, if you got the key, Sid, let's go. This only is up for 10 minutes. I got 9 minutes left.
All right.
Yeah.
The tree is gonna lash out once again. Who is close? You are close, Mercer. Mercer, would you like to make nothing right now? That is going to be a hit. The tree actually lashes out at you. You take a total of some damage. Total of damages.
Total of damages. Got
You
it.
get all the damage.
All the
I'll mark-
damages
I'll
are
mark
yours.
that-
0.
I'll mark the damages down.
You
Got it.
take 3 points of damage, and you are knocked prone. No saving throw.
Woo!
As this thing lashes out at you. Chance, what would you like to do?
Okay,
Mine
so
took
I
them forever to
see
get me.
Took
this
it a while.
person in front of me is also bound, correct?
Which one do you see? Yeah,
Just one
exactly.
little guy. Okay, I'll come right here. And you said I can do sleight of hand?
Yep.
Skills.
Alright, there we
nice.
go.
Oh, buddy.
Finally.
There we go.
Very nice. Yeah, with that, you are able to free them as
What?
you've managed to save 2, 4, 6 of the Mardikovs. Unfortunately, 3 of them not making it off of this hill. With that, you are currently out of combat. What would you like to do?
So we're out of combat, but is it still like lashing around like alive? It's not like
I was gonna say,
It's definitely not gone, but it's not lashing out, you think, because it has no bodies to protect.
And
That
it's
light-
the Golfistry.
That lights up for an hour too.
I
Oh, is
think
it?
as a,
Yeah. Daylight lasts for an hour until I drop the spell completely, non-concentration.
I think kind of coming on this battle and like flying up here, I would continue like a beeline flight with the spear in hand and just fly like, you know, anime style, fly into it with the spear and like plunge this like thing into it. I think I'd just go
Aegon-
for it. I don't think I'd
Aegon as
stop.
well. Like Aegon would continue like fighting this before. He would for sure not stop until it was done.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna fly in like plunging the spear into it.
Yep.
Can
give me a
I
second here.
give him guidance?
In this case, he doesn't need it.
Okay.
And I'll explain why.
Because it's
I
a
see
tree.
things happening.
It's huge and it's not moving.
As you throw your spear, the blood spear, into the tree, it kind of starts showing these red colors as it seems to absorb some of whatever is in the tree. And you feel stronger for it. With that, you notice as you plunge it in, you almost start to hear a grinding noise underneath your feet, as if something is shifting.
Uh-oh.
Spirit Guardians also last for 10 minutes.
Yep. I just ended the effects because
Yeah,
it was like,
just,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
It's burning
What
my
would you
house
like
down.
to do?
Look up at Muriel and just say, get your family to safety.
Yeah, Muriel as well as Davian both fly over to the family members, and they slowly start heading away. What would you like to do?
So does it like open up? It opens up the thing?
Something starts to grind, but you think the process isn't fully complete.
Hmm.
There's like a grinding
Stab it
noise under
again.
your feet.
What?
You were told it was a key.
Oh.
Can we inspect the tree to look for any signs of where we should use the tree or we use the key?
Okay. You do notice a spot right where Chance, where you're standing in the ground, a spot made like carved out of stone that seems to match this spear.
I just removed
Okay,
something
I'll
called
tell
the
the group.
Blessing of Yesterhill.
I'll add it back.
I didn't know what that was.
Oh, it's a blessing that you get.
Oh.
Am I able to pick up said piece and use identify? Or
So
is it clear that we know?
Yeah, you're pretty clear. It's basically like a stone, like carved out of stone, an exact fit to your weapon.
To the blood spear?
Yes.
Oh, I will
Grab it.
Stick it in.
stick it in there.
Okay.
Shove it on in.
Not
thought
in
it'd
your
be
eye.
Way cooler if I just stabbed it and it opened up.
Wait, I got some spit if you need it.
Got a whole jar full of spit.
And a finger if you need to like make a sacrifice.
Okay.
This is getting
True.
really special here.
The finger's the warm up.
Give me 1 second here while I load you to this new thing.
Good thing she didn't ask for 2 fingers.
I hate you guys.
You only gave one. What do you want? I left the toes behind. Whatever.
All right.
They weren't
Let's
ours.
see here. That's true.
Wait, the guy who died?
No, the toes.
Oh.
There it is. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Come on. Sorry, I'm just waiting for this to load. It is taking its sweet time.
Okay. I burned all your RAM.
Pretty much.
Just have to download some more.
Download some more RAM. Okay. Hopefully this will load eventually.
Maybe.
I feel like maybe.
Well, it was a good session tonight, guys.
I know, right? There it goes. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Cool. Is this the right thing? I think it is. There it goes. Okay. As you plunge the spear into the stone, a grinding noise beneath your feet. You notice that where where once there was basically just a normal path, there is now a stairway that seems to lead underneath the tree.
Let's go.
Finish what we started.
Yep. Let's just do it.
It's dungeon crawling time.
As you descend the stairs underneath the tree, this is what you see.
Ooh.
A long and forgotten shrine to that what you believe to be the Huntress. As you wade through the water underneath the tree up to the shrine itself, hopefully you guys can see the image.
Yeah.
You get a closer look at the statue itself. And as you look, you notice that in the hilt of a dagger that you notice the statue holding between its hands a slot which you believe to be about gem-sized, although the gem is missing. At the base of the statue, you notice like just a thick layer of grime and sap and blood. You think nobody has been here for quite some time. This is a place you think forgotten to time. And as you stand here now with this spear, Sid, you feel very empowered. Do you want to roll a history check?
Sure.
See maybe if this spear will bring you any knowledge.
Why?
Is that a nat 20?
That is a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, the spear does bring you back some knowledge. You do remember now that Chance brought up these fanes. You remember reading some forgotten lore about the fact that the Huntress is the most vicious of all the three fanes. You know that she demanded the most violent sacrifices, usually body parts or life, something. This is why you think Kavan wanted a duel, a single sacrifice to the forest folk. You know that this hill, Yesterhill, was basically turned into a burial ground because the people, the forest folk, they believed that their corpses would be taken back into the earth by the Huntress to spring forth new life. You notice now, though, that same magic is not gone, but just diminished. As you, well, let me ask, what would you like to do while you're there?
Is this just for Sid?
Anyway,
I can. Yeah, I'll share what I feel empowered. I'll basically share that.
What can I ask what time is it?
it is very late. It is currently 12:45 a.m.
No matter what we do while we're here, just before we leave, we should sketch out the shape of the gem hole in there so that we don't need to keep coming back and checking every time we do find a gem out there.
Because we have no idea how many things Strahd put in there.
Do we think that ritual already happened? It's like over and something bad's happening?
You think there is something happening outside.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking under here there'd be some obvious way to like kill the tree or something, and maybe there still is. But I'm worried about
there's a slot, right? Oh no, it's the slot for the gems. That's right.
Yeah, which we don't have.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the Huntress requires a sacrifice, is what you said.
You know the Huntress. Actually, with a nat 20, you would know that she was the most feared among the others. You know that that there are small rumors that the werewolves in Barovia were part of her origin, part of her curse. You know that there are like the area that you're in right now still feels quite sacred in a strange way. You probably, as Sid, have a complete hatred towards this tree, but standing in front of this shrine, it does feel like a sacred place, or at least it used to be. But yes, you do remember that a large sacrifice of flesh or limb is what the huntress demanded.
I take my finger out of my pocket, put it at the feet of the statue.
As you do,
In the slot.
unfortunately, nothing happens.
I put it back in
Okay,
my
can I
pocket.
take
You believe the sacrifice not big enough.
So I think it's finally. I think Sid's finally gonna make
Always
the
rough for a
sacrifice.
guy
I
to
haven't-
hear.
I haven't made one yet. So I'm gonna drop my. I might regret this. I'm gonna drop my shield, and I
Okay.
will. This might be stupid. I was thinking of cutting my hand off. My shield
Self-harm
arm.
is never an option.
I think that's what we have to do, though. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I feel like I'm in this weird situation with the blood spear and like the shrine and the huntress that I feel like I have to make some sort of sacrifice.
Does Sid feel like it has to be Sid, or can it be anyone?
Sid would probably be able to share with you that it is just a sacrifice of
Yeah, I'm gonna
any...
do. Actually, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna pull out of my pack the Gulthis tree fruit, the summer fruit, the good stuff that we got from the Sunless Citadel.
Ooh, the red fruit from a year ago. Nice.
The red fruit from a year
It still
ago.
looks. It
I was
still
gonna
looks
say,
exactly
did it
like.
mold?
It
Wow.
did not. It looks exactly. You know, is that Cinderella? No, it's not Cinderella. It's Snow White.
Snow White.
The red
Yeah.
apple looks exactly like that.
I'm gonna take it up to the shrine and set it somewhere that looks shrine-like.
Okay.
Take it in the gem hole.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna sacrifice the fruit to the huntress, and I will stab into it with the blood spear and like squeeze
Ooh.
its juices
Ooh.
and say some druidic wordings.
You want to roll a religion
Druidic.
check with advantage?
I cast guidance on myself before I do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And me. No, I'm just kidding. He can't get two.
You can't
Triple
get two,
guidance.
unfortunately.
I'm just gonna roll CD20. I only have a +1 on religion, but oh my god!
It's
I
bad,
rolled
isn't it?
I rolled a 4 and a 1.
Inspiration?
I used mine for that saving throw.
Does
Anyone
anybody have
else?
inspiration to give?
I already used
Aegon has
mine.
one. Aegon has one.
If you'd be willing to give it to Sid, this is a
Yeah.
good moment.
Yeah.
You want to just help me sacrifice this fruit?
Let's all
it's a
do it together.
sacrifice.
We all put our hand on the spear together,
Yeah.
and we all.
So
Okay,
so
I'll-
instead of sacrificing the fruit, can Aegon cut his hand and like give a blood sacrifice?
When you do, as the blood drips, you think it is not enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the. If you're gonna give me the inspiration, I'll take it.
Yeah,
We'll take. I can take the blood from your hand on the fruit as the inspiration.
Yeah.
You some of you would know, but just to reiterate, this is the fruit that you found in the Sunless Citadel on the exact same looking tree, but you think just a more young version. And that tree had been altered by a druid named Balak to grow two fruits, one in the winter, one in the summer. The summer one that he is sacrificing here is said to cure anything, even death.
Oh my god! I'm gonna roll my d4. Maybe I'll get a 9. I rolled a 4 on my d4, so I got a 10.
Okay.
+1. Yeah, I got a 10.
I hit an apple.
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
just a
religion
religion
check.
check.
Okay.
Religion check.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
to
what I
hit-
got.
Cool. As you place down, your belief somewhat faltering and fading away, you notice the statue's eyes begin to glow. As they do, you start to hear an enormous shriek coming from outside, almost like a unified shriek, as if the forests themselves scream at you.
Stab it. Stab it.
That what?
You already
Stab the
stabbed the apple.
They already did.
it.
Oh,
I already did all the
I
things.
thought you just
I didn't-
placed it down.
Nope.
No, I like stabbed
The
it.
eyes they remain glowing.
I thought that happened when you just put it down. I didn't know you had stabbed it yet.
No.
Yep.
Like maybe that wasn't. I'll just turn to the group. I don't know if that was enough.
It did something though. Train's gonna scan the rest of this shrine for artifacts or valuables or anything that Train might like.
Yeah, as you look, you notice that there are carvings like all over, the pillars and the walls. You think of, again, old and ancient druidic symbolisms. You do not find anything of value, unfortunately, in here.
I'm gonna take off the night collar chain. I'm just gonna bleed my magic items apparently.
She's a hunt. Hold on.
Okay.
She's a
Someone else
huntress,
got an
right?
idea?
Yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Hold on. She's a huntress, right? Can I use the pigments to make like a deer, like a stag? Because it says I can make trees, so obviously I can make living creatures, as long as it's 25 gold or under.
Yeah, I would say you definitely could.
Now, I don't know if you guys think this will work before we waste the last bit of pigment here, but if we could make a typical sacrificial animal for this type of society, maybe that would do something. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, something
Worth a
happened.
shot.
Something happened outside at that fruit. Maybe we should go check that out.
Yeah, maybe it worked. I don't know. Before I cut off a hand.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's a good idea. But we have that in the back pocket, maybe.
Okay. And
There-
did anyone make a shape of what the stone looks like or the gem?
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
I
I
don't
was
have
thinking.
anything. I don't have anything to
I'll just
sketch
take
with.
like some paste out of my backpack and like kind of put it into where the slot is.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. As you step outside, you walk up the stairs and look towards the inner circle of what is Yesterhill. That is when you see it.
Goddamn.
A large creature
They
that you
finished the
think
ritual.
the ritual has finished. It is a couple 100 feet away. But as the screams echo out from the forest, you notice bits and pieces of its body crumble away as this large, probably 50-foot high, giant tree creature that has been summoned just starts to deteriorate and fall into pieces. With
Did
that,
I maybe succeed?
all of the blights in and around it that had gathered to watch it also crumble into dust. But that is when you hear it.
Oh, no.
A familiar scream as it echoes out. You notice in front of you, about 20 feet or so, a familiar face that appears in the shape of a giant hawk, and then as it lands in front of you, like changing and morphing back into who you recognize to be Belak the Prophet.
Round
And with
2.
that, maybe we'll end the session there, as round 2 will begin next week.
My spirit guardian still up?
Yep.
Yay!
Yep. Your spirit guardians will still be up.
So is
Uh,
dawn, by the way, or daylight.
And yeah, you
It's
basically
bright as shit out here, guys.
you do hear the last phrase Belak leaves you with is he is the ancient, he is the land, and I am the future. But yes, you definitely think that your ritual, your sacrifice was enough. And
Hell yeah.
you basically think there has been a huge disconnect. And when you turn around, maybe briefly, as Belak kind of approaches, you notice bits and pieces of the tree start to fall.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh yeah.
And
Awesome.
that is the end of the session. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
That
Yeah,
was
it
a
good
hell of a
session.
session.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting for this session for only about a year.
That was
God
awesome.
damn.
I'm glad-
It's a
Kicked
lot
ass.
that happened. We'll catch you guys next week. Like I said, we'll have a new player that will join us. I'll try to figure out how we can make that happen. It'll probably have to be after the battle, so I might ask him to join a little bit late. But
No, we might need him. No.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll figure that part out. Leave that with me. But yeah, great session, guys. You did great. I mean, you managed to save most of the Mardikovs, and with that is it's pretty good deal that you also completed this ritual because you think you would have had to fight this giant tree summon thing without doing that. So
Considering the shape
big
we're in, it
plays.
wouldn't have been much of a fight.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
So
Alright.
are we taking a long nap right here at the statue, or what's happening?
Nope.
You can't. You have a
Nope.
druid standing in front of you right now.
Damn. Okay.
Good.
Actually, what I will
stuff.
share is I'll share this so you guys can at least see just a few different sceneries of what the tree kind of actually looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that.
It's dancing.
Nice.
It's
Cool.
kind of and right now you are going to be approximately here. Can I ping so you guys can see this?
Yeah.
You guys are currently basically here as you've walked kind of out of the entrance of the shrine over here. And this is where you see the large giant tree thing that's crumbled away now.
Man. I'm glad we didn't try to fight. I'm glad we did it in this order.
Yeah.
True.
It was
Mercer
like I
with
said,
the rolls too, so that helped.
that was crazy. I don't think he rolled anything less than a 15.
It's
That was nuts.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
good
I
stuff.
got lucky.
Happens.
I did.
Well, great.
I did roll low. I just got inspiration and advantage.
It's true.
No low
True,
rolls
true.
that stuck. That's good.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, great game, guys. We'll catch you next week, and yeah, looking forward to continuing on, seeing where you guys end up.
Awesome.
Good. See you
All
guys.
right. Talk to you guys
Okay,
later.
See ya.
bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Peace,
Bye.
y'all.
There we go. All right, that is another Wednesday night. That was a big one. Wow, that was super cool. We finally got to the bottom of the Gulthis tree quest. That was honestly the first like mission we ever went on when we started this campaign. Was like pre-Barovia stuff. It was just all of our characters meeting each other, and it was about a town that was kind of suffering the consequences of having a Gulthis tree nearby. So it was kind of like this tree's sister tree. And yeah, we went to investigate a dungeon that had a Gulthis tree in it. And this guy that we just ran into was a druid who was doing experiments on that tree, and he kicked our ass. We had to run away from the fight. Sid was able to strike a bargain with him, and did get one of those plants that obviously he just sacrificed, so that totally paid off. But yeah, this was huge for us to finally come back and close that loop, and now to finally face off against that druid again is it's going to be a pretty big fight. Hopefully we don't have to run away again. But he was always pretty reasonable. I feel like we may be able to I think there's going to be some talking before we jump straight into fighting. I don't know that there's going to be a way to get out of this without fighting, since we destroyed his experiment there. But yeah, that was huge. That was a lot of fun. So cool, right on. Well, that's it for this week. Next week we're gonna have another player, so that empty slot there will be filled. So that'll be fun to introduce a new character to the dynamic and move on from here, because we still have a lot of open leads as to where some more of these weapons are at. And I think after seeing what a good weapon Sid got from this one, I think the party is going to be a lot more motivated to go ahead and find the rest of them. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, it's getting late and I'm going to call it a night. So thanks a lot, everyone, for popping by. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do. That always helps. Last stream, we broke 100 views, so that's pretty exciting. Hopefully we can do the same with this one. Hopefully you guys had a good time. You enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll be back at it next Wednesday. So cool, right on. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care. Bye.